Baker. This is the bumpin' with Jazzie Baker. Bumpin' with the H-Town, getting down, rolling through, passing through that Houston town, city limits. This is you bumpin' with Jazzie Baker. This is you bumpin' with Jazzie Baker. JBMCQ11, they call it music channel. Queen of the soul, it's time to let the world know where she from. Here she go. This year I'm bumpin' with Jazzie Baker. This year you bumpin' with Jazzie Baker. They call her queen of the music in the music store. They call her queen of the music in the music store. JBMCQ11, they call her music channel.
Well, I did it again. Hey, everybody. What y'all doing? How is everybody? So glad that y'all can join us. Here I am. Technical difficulties. We are live. That's what we do. We're going to get this show going. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am so glad you're here. We have a hot artist that we are going to bring to you guys tonight. And we're just going to kick back. We're going to have fun. You are tuned in to the Jazzie Baker music channel, where you are live jamming with Jazzie on the Spotlight Hour on JBMCQ1, where we are continuing to connect independent music artists across the globe through music. Every Tuesday, y'all. It's been rough because I started a new job, so I'll be rushing in trying to get this show downloaded. But we are here every Tuesday night, God say the same, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, just to give you guys more insight of who you've been listening to, more about their accolades, more about who they are. And that's what this channel is about, supporting independent music artists out there from across the globe. Trust me, they are across the globe. I'm going to get through my little PSAs and then we're going to keep moving. If you are interested and you are an artist, you got to be an artist because you got to know a little bit about music, okay? Come on and host with me and my beautiful co-host that's been holding it down with me since day one. If she can't make it sometimes, then you'll be here. We just here having fun. So come on in and join in. If you're an artist, come on and co-host with me, my co-host, okay? Send your request to jbmcq1@yahoo.com. If you are interested in hosting your own show, let's do it. You got something that you want to talk about? Let me know. Email me at jbmcq1@yahoo.com. I won't be up front. You'll be up front. You host, I engineer. That's how it works. So come on in and become a host of your own show right here on this network, okay? It's just that easy. Let me know. If you want to submit a proposal to have your ad aired on any segment of JSY Network, email me at that same email, jbmcq1@yahoo.com. We are already featuring a young lady who has some awesome pieces. So yes, I not only support independent music artists, I am a supporter. That's what I do. That's the gift God gave me, and that's what I do. I love supporting people, and so I also support small business. Okay, so if you can submit it to me in an MP3, MP4 form, we'll get it right on. If not, I will have to create it, but we'll talk about that when you send me your proposal. All right, we are done with our PSAs. Let's get to this hot show because we're going to play some awesome music from our special guests, and we're just going to have some fun tonight. But first and foremost, it is time to introduce my beautiful co-host. She is a multi-genre recording vocal artist who's been a resident in Houston, Texas for a very, very long time. But she is an original Valley girl. She is straight up out of Los Angeles, California. She holds it down in the music industry, guys. Let me tell you. She is a multi-genre artist because she can hold down soul, blues, pop, rock, funk, jazz, R&B, country, and gospel. That's what kind of recording artist she is. With so much talent, she has landed her a 2023 nomination in Houston, Texas for the Black Music Association Awards. She's been nominated this year. It's going to be held Sunday, June the 11th, coming up real soon. I think it's this weekend. I don't know. I got so much going on, but I'll be there. Do or die, I'll be there. So, um, without further ado, guys, please welcome my beautiful co-host, Miss Laura Sims.
Hi everyone. How's everybody doing? Hi, Jazzie.
Hey,
Oh
I
my
made
goodness.
it.
Yes, thank you.
I
Okay, so
made
you
it.
see something right here. Um, I tried to hide this, but I couldn't. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have a heart monitor on for until Thursday because I have a little bit of a high blood pressure. I don't really normally have high blood pressure, but I got in a car wreck Sunday, and ooh, it's been really rough.
Well,
I've been feeling beat
praise God, you still here. Thank
Ah,
God.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I just want to say this first of all, jamming with Jazzie Baker, JBMCQ1, Music Channel 1. We are here every Tuesday for your listening pleasure for a live, all the way live show.
That's how we do it. I have my own live teleprompter announcer. Ain't that great? See how good God is? I don't have to hit a button on that one. She's live, y'all. She's live. Thank you, my sis. Thank you. So, I've been praying for you as well so that
Thank
you can have a speedy recovery from your accident. And I hate that you and your mom had to endure that. It's never fun to be having to go through anything traumatic as a wreck. And now I have to drive not a long ways to work, but I'm on pins and needles because people around here just don't take in regards of safe driving anymore. So I hate being in this city driving. It's just gotten
right.
horrible. But I'm
It,
glad
it-
to know that you're still here.
Thank you. I pray for my mother. She's really
Oh
not
yeah,
feeling well at
I
all.
know.
You know. But
Well,
she's a strong
I
lady.
love.
She's a strong lady. I
Yes,
got
she
her from
is.
look, I got her from my mama.
Yeah, you did. I met her, and she is very, very reminds me of my background and my family. I was raised by strong women. Period.
Hmm.
Yeah, my dad was there. Yeah, my stepdad was there. Yeah, but my grandfathers, but no, the women held it down. I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm
That's
sorry,
what we
man.
do. That's how we do it. That's what we
Yep.
do.
And that's
That's
where I got my
exactly.
personality from. Yep.
Yeah,
Can't
and no
help
matter what, I've been
it.
through a lot. I've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And I never, I always say, this is like the stage. So there's no place like home. There's no
Hey,
place like home. Once
hey.
you get on the stage, it doesn't matter all that has happened to you, prior to getting on stage. It's just like you block it out,
Yep.
and then
It
as when
goes
you
out
get
the
off
window.
stage, it'll be a different story. It'll be a different
Exactly.
story for me tonight too. Woo-wee.
Well, that's why the artists do love what they do. The artists love what they do because it is a form of therapy, and it's no experience like it. And I'm glad that I was able to be connected to music because it's such a just a wonderful thing, and I'm even more excited about being able to showcase people around the world so that all of us that loves music or involved in music can get to know more about who you been listening to, who you been jamming to, who you been partying with. I mean, so much more to an artist than just their stage name and a little bit of their music. It's so much more.
Right.
So I appreciate you so much for taking out the time. I know you don't feel well, but as I said in the intro, my girl been holding it down with me since day one, and I ain't got nothing but mad, mad love for you. These glasses are driving me crazy. Mad, mad love for you. I really, really do, from the depths of my heart, appreciate you taking out your time, because you don't have to be here. I could be have to struggle this by myself, you know. So she brings a lot to the table, guys. If you've watched the previous shows from all of May, and now going to be all of June, because we have June booked up, and I got July almost booked up. So look at God. Look at God. I'm so excited. So I just appreciate you holding it down with me and being so loving and supportive. I really do. I love you. I love you anyways, but I love you for that too.
Well, thank you. I'm just, you know what? I just want to say that you mentioned July. Okay, that's my birthday month. But anyway,
Mine
anywho,
too.
but okay, but the thing about July is, um, everybody needs to go to Fallbrook Church, because Fallbrook has Christmas in July, and it is
What?
going to be off the chisane. I mean,
What?
every Wednesday there's Christmas in July. They have
Mhm.
a top gospel artist. It's free every Wednesday
Wow.
in July. They're gonna have Karen Clark Shears. They're gonna have uh um um let's see, oh my goodness, his name, okay, I'm not really sure. His name is Pastor Mike. I think that's what his name is. I'm not really,
Mhm.
I don't really know. He's a new artist from my understanding. But Karen Clark
Okay.
Shears, he'll be the first one, and then the second Wednesday will be Karen Clark Shears. Woo, she's going to blow the roof off the, oh
Oh,
my God, the
absolutely.
whole
Oh, I
entire
know she is.
church.
Yes.
Yes, she is. And Leandra Johnson will be the third one. And then the fourth one is the person that Leandra Johnson sung the song with. Uh, oh my God, I can't think of his name right now. But he's like a big choir director, big choir leader. And
Okay. Not Ty Tribbett.
no, 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 not Ty. No, he's bigger than Ty. I mean,
Really?
yeah, because he's the one that wrote the song that she sung, that she says, when she's talking about herself, about Lord help me, I can't think of the name of the song either, but it doesn't matter what she sings, because
No.
oh my
She,
goodness,
yeah, she's,
she'll be barefoot, because
yeah.
she's always barefoot.
She
She always,
always bring
yeah,
it.
she
Yeah.
always, yeah, boy, she can, ooh wee, every time she can bring it every time. But
Well, we.
it's going to be phenomenal every Wednesday in July at Fallbrook
Oh,
Church,
wow.
right there on
Okay.
Walters Road. Yes, yes,
Well, I'm
indeed.
going
And
to
they'll be
try to
lined up.
show this flyer before we play one of my favorite songs of yours, so we can get the listeners to hear you as well and what you have going on. But it may be um we may be in the middle of this flyer, but I'm just going to post it anyways. And you can let the viewers know about what you have going on every Sunday.
Okay, so every Sunday it's Southern Soul Food Brunch at Macio's, which is an event center, which is at 4637 Dag Road. And it's like a mansion. It is beautiful. It's like almost 7,000 square feet. This is the mansion itself. And then it sits on like maybe about 12 acres. And it is phenomenal. And yours truly will be there singing for the soul food brunch or the dinner. And the food is actually excellent. You have, I mean, they have like crab, shrimp, pork chops, fried chicken, oxtails, um, fried fish, you name it, it is on. I mean, it's like a hot steam table, and it's on it, and everything is just beautiful when you just
So it's like
every Sunday,
it's
every
like a
Sunday.
what you call it, buffet
It's a buffet. It's buffet, but it's a buffet, and it's $30 all you can eat.
and drink.
all you can eat, and the drink. I think now they're going to give like drink tickets. I think you get like 3 drink tickets, but it's the
Okay.
what do you call those, mimosas? I'm allergic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't drink that. But anywho, and
I
then
I love mimosas.
really, I'm allergic to
Well,
orange juice. Yeah, I'm allergic
yeah.
to orange juice. So I can't do
Um.
that. So, but and then this
Well,
Sunday though.
they do the pomegranate or however you say that
Oh, really?
with champagne. Yeah.
Oh, well, tell me something.
Yeah, they have different types. They have different types of flavors of mimosa. But the
Oh,
y'all see the flyer. I'm gonna take it down for now. But
yeah. Okay.
Macio's, you can catch Miss Laura Sims at Macio's every Sunday, y'all, where
Every
she is
Sunday, and
throwing
this
down.
Sunday though, because it's this Sunday is the Black Music Awards, so we're gonna
Oh,
have
so
like
you
an
want
after
that's
party
right.
at
Oh,
the
at
at
Macio's.
Macio's, and I
Well,
will
my
still be
after part.
singing, but I won't be coming on until like about 9. So it's open to the public. Everybody can come. I mean, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. So if those are gonna come in there, I don't know if everybody's gonna change their clothes or how they're gonna come, but we still gonna have the paparazzi out there still taking pictures because the place is
I,
phenomenal. It is a
I,
beautiful,
either
beautiful
I have to
place.
call in late or, and I don't want to do that. This is just gonna be my second week at work.
Well, it's gonna be like until about 12 o'clock. Everybody
Girl,
goes out on Sundays. Everybody's
no.
at Chicago Bar and Grill on Sundays. Everybody's at the Red Rooster on Sundays.
Everybody probably used to their job. I'm not used to getting up that early. I used to work nights, so for at least 5 years. So I got to get acclimated to getting up that early. I'm not a morning person anyway. So I did it for 7 years at the hospital, but I had 4 and 5 days off in a row. You know what I'm saying? We worked 3 12s, and the way
Okay.
my schedule was, I could have four, me and this other girl that flip flop, I would have 4 days off in a row, 1 week. So the 8 to 5, that's not me. But I'm not complaining, God. I'm just explaining. I'm not complaining at all. But so we're
But you got
gonna go
everything
ahead
that
and
you asked for, though. Everything that
yeah,
you asked for. God is giving
but
it to
he
you.
gave it to me all
He
at one
made it to
time.
you.
I'm like, what the wait a
But you didn't
minute.
say when you wanted it. You didn't say. You
Yes,
got to
I
be
did.
specific. You
Yes,
did
I
say. You
did.
said
I
you
am
said I
very
want it right
specific.
now. You said I
No,
need it
I
now.
am no, I
What
am
did you
very
say?
specific with God.
Okay. What did you say?
I was specific about when I wanted it and which ones I wanted and when I wanted him to give them to me. But I'm not God. He know what I can handle and what I can't. So undoubtedly, he must know that I can handle
Yeah.
it.
God doesn't give us any more than we can bear.
No. Well, I'm gonna put on our faith, our mind, and I know some of the other world loves this tune, and we're gonna play one of your singles. And so y'all sit back, and then after that, we're gonna bring on our special guest. So don't y'all go nowhere. Stay right there. Listen to this cut. It's nice. It's real nice. Check it out.
Enjoy my necklace. Yeah, yeah. I'm going out tonight, and I'm looking right, just like I knew I would. And there's a party going on, and I'm pretty sure I'm about to get my groove on. Hair and my nails are done. I'm gonna go out and have some fun. Baby, won't you take a ride with me? Rolling around in my Escalade. I got my homegirls along the way. I'm not standing in no line, 'cause I'm just doing fine, so fine. Be free, enjoy Enjoy
Hey,
yourself.
hey, hey, hey now.
Enjoy yourself. That's what we gonna be
I,
doing Sunday. All day. We got all day with you.
I hate I'm gonna have to miss the after party. Ay, ay, ay. I can't do it. I gotta get home and go to bed. That was Laura Sims, y'all. Let them know a little bit about that track.
Well, enjoy yourself. It's just about we're just going out and having a good time and just gathering up your girlfriends, and we're going to stepping out. It doesn't matter where we're stepping out. We're gonna step out. We're gonna have fun. Okay, we're all stepping out in our the video is like stepping out in our vehicles. Stepping out some nice vehicles. The men open the door for us, and we step out in the vehicle, and we walk in the room, and then we walk right past everybody else, and we just like, woo, everybody's like, well, who are they? We're about to enjoy ourselves. I want everybody to enjoy themselves. No, I really just want everybody. I thank the Lord for blessing me to bless others. He blessed me to bless others. I want you to
Yep,
feel like I'm singing to you in your living room. And when you come to
right.
Macio's, that's the exact feeling that you're gonna get.
I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that because I love to eat. So food,
And I,
that
and I,
is.
oh yeah, you're a foodie. You said you're a foodie.
I'm a foodie girl,
Well, they
but
have a
it has
lot of
to be
different.
good
I mean,
food.
they have a choice. You have a lot of
No.
different. For breakfast, they had what is it? Grit. What is it? Grits and eggs. No, grits, cheese grits with shrimp and sausage on the cheese grits. You know, I'm allergic to the shrimp, but I just wish I could eat that. But they have, I mean, bacon. You name it. It's the lady is there fixing. Oh my God, the omelets. I had an omelet
Mm,
Sunday. Oh, right there, fresh omelet. She fixed the omelet right, however you want it, right there in front of you. Tell her what you want on the
wow.
omelet. It's like being like. I feel like I was like the Embassy Suites. You know, the Embassy Suites Hotel because they make an omelet for you right there at the Embassy
Hmm.
Suites Hotel, and there's a lady that's there. I can't I don't remember her name, but that was the first time I had ever seen her, and I don't think I even asked her her name. Really, truth be told, but anyway, she makes the omelet right there for you, and I didn't have to put any salt or pepper on the omelet or anything. She made the omelet like just right. The only thing I like on my omelet is hot sauce. So
Yeah.
Louisiana, yeah, Louisiana, yeah.
Well, our next artist, with that being said, our special guest is from Louisiana.
Mhm.
And I know you did your research on him, and you ain't got to worry about all of that. That's why I love you as my co-host, because what I miss, you always catch. What I can't catch, you always catch. So
Oh
you
boy,
always do.
I got a
You
lot.
always do me up good. But anyways, we're gonna get to our special guest. It's time to bring him on. Y'all
Okay,
ready?
Richard had his
This
intro, so I'll set it off.
I know.
Yeah,
This
that intro,
awesome
set it
guy,
off.
I know. This awesome guy is a soul and blues recording artist. He has a biography that's phenomenal, y'all. He has changed the landscape of Southern blues, soul blues music in the South, becoming known as the guru of swing out music. Okay?
Mm,
He's been doing this for 30 years, I believe. We'll get into that and get that accurate number. So, yes, he is a guru for swing out music. He has been on the scene since 2001 with his debut album, Dreams Do Come True, with the hit single Swing It. That took the music scene, y'all, by storm. He sold over, get this, 5,000 copies off the block. You hear me? Off the muscle. His first single, he sold 5,000 copies as an independent artist, his first time coming out. A huge accomplishment for a newcomer. Yes, that is very huge. Using guerrilla style marketing, he propelled into the mainstream of Southern soul music and has shared the stage with the likes of Tank, Michael Cooper, of the famed group of Confunction, the late great Tyrone Davis, Roy Ayers, and B.B. King. This excelled, my friend, into the exposure of Southern Soul market. Okay. So show some great big JVMCQ1. Welcome to our, let me try moving my hands because I forgot to put my hands down here. Yeah, y'all welcome. Please show some great big old love to our special guest tonight as an independent music artist who is none other than Christopher Andrus, known as his stage name, and you better pronounce it right, Fallay. Fallay.
Beautiful, beautiful lady. Fallay, you're right. You're right.
Fallay.
How y'all doing, ladies? How y'all doing?
I'm good at
Welcome.
you.
Welcome.
Welcome. That's my co-host, Miss Laura Sims. If you've never gotten a
I know
chance to
you don't.
meet
I
her,
know you. I know you.
I'm sure you know me, Miss Sims. You shared the stage in Houston, Texas, I'm sure.
Yeah, a long time ago. You just
Long time
yeah.
ago. Many moons, baby. That's why we still here. We done made the sacrifice and we still alive.
Yes. On top of the ground. The ground ain't on top of us.
You hear me? You hear me? Your
That's
music was
true.
beautiful, Miss Sims. I love that track. I love that track.
Thank you.
Wasn't it nice?
Yeah, it was real nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. That's one of my
Jazzie,
favorites.
what's up with you, Jazzie?
What's happening?
Girl,
Thank you so much for taking out the time of your busy schedule to be on here to let the JBMCQ1 Jamming with Jazzie so-called fans get to know more about Uncle Fallay.
baby. Yes,
We
indeed.
did a production together
Yeah,
and he brought it.
thank
If
you.
you missed the one that we did, I forgot it was called, but it was at Emmett's. It was during October.
Yes.
And that was the first time I got a chance to meet Uncle Fallay. I had heard about him, but we made eye contact at that show. And ever since then, he's been a friend of mine.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you for being here. I know you're busy and I appreciate you so much. Well, as we ask everyone that sits in the music chair on the other side, what age did you take a liking to the music thing? What age was you?
I definitely have to tell you, I was a very young man. Very, very young
Uh-huh.
man. I'm talking about not even 10 years old.
Okay.
Music career actually started in the backyard of my home with my friends in the neighborhood. We lived in what we call a little part of Lafayette called Macomb Lafayette. It was my hood. They had the church, they had the store, they had the nightclub, all on the same street. All on the same street. And the neighborhood friends of ours would get together. So our band consists of a drummer on buckets, the guitar player played on a tennis racket, the horn players they blew the hose, whatever. We was a true junkyard band. We was a true junkyard band.
Yeah.
And that's when I took a liking to it because the neighborhood girls would come listen to us. And I said, "Ooh, man, shit. This might be something I might really like."
Right?
He
Just all in all,
fell off into it and they stopped.
I fell off into it, and it grew. I went into my high school years and my school years, and took a class in chorus, and just felt naturally drawn to it. Just naturally drawn to it.
Right.
I had a great time growing up in that music life. I at 16, 15 years old, we were able to play in nightclubs and at concerts, and so we got
Right.
to mingle with older people, older women,
Mhm.
and just learning the business from the ground up. You know,
Right.
with a sponge of an attitude, wanted to learn it all. Wanted to learn it all. You got
Well, what part of Louisiana are you actually from?
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Lafayette.
Louisiana. And
Lafayette.
our little hood is Macomb. Macomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what part of Louisiana are you from, Laura?
I'm not. I'm not from
Oh, I
Louisiana.
thought
My mother is from
your
Louisiana.
mom. I was gonna
My
say, I
mother
know
is
you was
yeah.
born and raised in California.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
got the bio
Um,
wrong.
yeah, my mother, she's from Louisiana. She's from
Okay.
Grand
No wonder.
Canyon,
What
Yeah,
that's
no wonder
located in,
she a
folks?
strong woman.
Shreveport.
Shreveport. Yes.
Yeah, Shreveport,
Cool deal.
Kickapoo, Mansfield.
Yeah. All of that.
What
Yeah,
that red clay dirt is, for
Yeah.
real,
that's
for real.
that's
Oh,
where
My
that
husband, he
that
was
strong
from
woman come
Africa.
from. Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about being strong and being raised by strong women. And I truly had the opportunity, very short period in my lifetime. My biological mom passed away at 30. She had
Mm.
already had 6 kids. I was the baby. So I got a chance to experience my mother's love 2.5 years, maybe 3 years.
Oh,
I still have vivid memories of how strong and how much love she gave to all 6 of us. And my
that's good.
definitely.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
So
a good
under
lady.
10 years old, you started with the real junk yard band
Yes.
with the tin buckets and
We were Fat
and the
Albert.
tennis
Fat Albert,
tennis
Fat
racket guitar.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
So were you always the lead singer, Fallay?
Actually, the drummer. I started off as being a drummer,
Okay.
but they found a better drummer than me. So I wanted to be in the band, so they
Oh,
said, "Hey, Chris, we need a singer." I said, "Man, I don't know about all that." So I'm gonna tell you, Miss Sims. I'm gonna tell you, Jazzie. My first year as the lead singer, I sung to the band. My back was always turned to the audience.
oh my goodness.
until,
But
until,
why?
until of course they started saying, "Man, turn around, man, turn around, sing to the audience." And
Right.
once I got past that, it was on and popping, on and
It's
You
popping.
sung to the
on and
band.
popping.
Now, look, you sung to the band while you're on stage.
Yes,
Oh my.
not
Cause see,
all night
Oh
long,
my.
not I'm gonna be honest with you. The first few shows, oh, most definitely, I was shy. I was a shy kid.
Really?
Yes,
You
I
were
don't
shy?
know where, I don't know where this persona came from because I was a very shy kid, very shy. But
I
the
keep
music,
telling people I'm shy too.
yes, when
Oh,
I'm not the
you
persona,
see my facial expression?
yeah,
I
when
am
I'm not
very
the
shy.
when I'm not the persona Uncle Polly, and I'm not
Yeah,
the grandfather,
exactly.
the used to be husband, the best friend, the uncle. I'm a different man. I'm a different man altogether. When I write my music, when I perform, it's just another job, something that I love
Yeah,
doing, something that
yeah.
I love doing. I don't carry it everywhere I go because, like that, people want to hear it for free. They want me to play the
Mm.
piano. They want me to sing everywhere I go. Hey, Folly. No, today I'm Chris Andrus. I ain't Folly today.
So, what other instruments do you play? Do you
I
play
play
any?
mostly percussions. I play a little keyboards, but my trick is leading the group and lead vocalist and
Okay,
entertainer. I found a lot of
cool.
pleasure in entertaining and singing.
Oh, awesome.
After you got over the
Mm.
shyness.
No, he's still shy.
As the shy, I'm a little
No,
shy.
he said he's past the shyness. Not all the songs that he sings. Oh
I
no.
know, right?
Oh,
Right,
I like
right.
experience, Miss Tim. I like some
mm.
experience.
Man, he
Because
be bringing he
experience
be
is
bringing
a
some adult.
teacher. Okay.
He bring the adult nasty. Yes,
Yes,
he do.
yes, indeed.
Okay.
Music is explicit and not for children's ears. Mm-mm. Grown folks only.
Grown folks. But yeah,
Grown
Mhm.
folks.
that's how it came up. That's how the music that I created. It's from life experience.
Mm-hmm.
I got my dog want to visit. Oh, my sister's dog, nephew.
Aww,
Nephew.
look at
Oh, that's
that.
pretty.
My my grand dog. He is
Your
that a
granddog?
schnauzer? Is it schnauzer?
That's a Yorkie.
Oh, a
Uh,
Yorkie.
His
Okay,
name is
they
Harley. His
smaller.
name is Harley
Okay.
Davidson.
He's too
Yep.
cute.
Yep.
Anyways, I love my grandkids love dogs. But anyways, and my children.
I have one as well.
You
I
do.
know you got a big one, a German
I got a
Shepherd,
big one.
right?
Yeah.
No,
I was
he's a pit bull,
Oh,
he's
a
a
but he's
pit
a
bull.
service dog. He's a pit bull, but he's a service dog,
I
and
uh,
he's
thought you
well trained.
amen.
Yeah,
Well
I
trained.
thought it was a German Shepherd.
Pit bull.
Oh wow.
Pit bull. Yeah, pit bull, and he's a baby.
Mm.
He's a lovable baby. Everybody that comes here is like, man, this is a good dog. I'm like, yeah, right, right. Yeah, he will have to be because I've never had dogs and never allowed my kids. I was like, you guys have a dog, you gonna take care of the dog. This was
Right.
my
Yeah.
son's dog, right? And then my son had a little mishap, and I had to be the one taking care of the dog. Okay,
Right.
for a year, and Max came, but the first time that he saw me, he tried to nip me. He tried to get me. Boy, I
He's
was
like,
like,
move,
this is
move the
my
wrong way.
that's
Move the wrong way.
my
We gonna
house,
kick.
buddy. And we go,
Yeah.
you know. But he's a good dog. He really is.
Yeah.
I never would have any dogs, but this dog right here is different,
Once
because
they
he's
start loving on you,
yeah.
it's a wrap. It's a
And
wrap.
when I
They become your best friend.
Yeah, they
But
can survive.
move,
They can definitely
yeah,
survive. They become part of the pack.
the
they
family.
do,
They
they
become
So
really do.
what I
I
want to
didn't
know,
realize that.
what I really want to know is, when did you start singing professionally? And I want to know how much that gig paid back then.
I was doing very well
Hmm.
23 years ago when I released my first record. I hired a 10-piece band. We were traveling. We were doing TV. We were doing shows. We were doing the Tyrone Davis. We were meeting all the elites. I came from humble beginnings and starting to have my own dressing rooms at the arenas very early on. Uh, we were in excess of five, six, then maybe $7,000. And
Really? So how old were you?
I was this happened 23 years ago. I was 48.
Okay.
40.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 48
So
years old.
you started as a
I'm
child.
38. I'm sorry.
I
I
was
said
ready to
Uh,
say,
I'm
38.
like,
Yeah,
okay.
30.
I
I,
wasn't gonna
you
argue
mighty
with
good.
you.
You were mighty good.
than that. I'm better at my math than that. I was
Yeah, I
actually,
wasn't gonna argue with you. But anyways,
yeah, yeah,
so you started as a little boy under 10
yeah,
doing the junkyard thing,
yes,
and it just grew, and by the time you got enough nerves
yes,
to do this professionally,
right.
it was around 38. Okay.
It progressed into
Progress.
high school. Now we were getting paid in high school. We were
Oh, okay.
we were traveling, and the bass player's father bought a van, and we were traveling. We were
Oh,
everywhere.
okay. So you
We
basically you really started professionally in high school as a
right,
teenager.
but we but we
Wow.
were we were like a lot of artists who are actually doing this today, and I don't know why. We were like bar tabbing and playing for exposure,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
Mm-mm.
wasn't when you ask me about professionalism. I mean, a paycheck with your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
That happened when I actually released my recordings. But
Okay.
as a member of a band, member of a garage band, member of a school band that some musicians put a band together at Northside High School and called Future, and we actually made a 45. We made
What?
a 45. Yeah, I just can't capture you as memories was the name of the song. We actually made one, uh, and I guess that would be my professional start. Yeah, because we
There you
actually
go.
recorded two songs back in the day, and actually released a single. We sure did.
Wow.
Yeah, but as an individual artist, individual songwriter, that happened
So that was
23 years ago.
actually the hot question. So you actually um um start gigging with those celebrity cats. I
Yeah,
mean, your real work
yeah,
came through some of that
that exposure.
prestigious connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, I had some good connections
Wow.
down in Houston as well. There was a young lady by that we used to call her Miss Goody.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I know Miss Goody.
Yeah, you knew Miss Goody. Miss
Uh-huh.
Goody, Miss Goody took me underneath her wings. She was dealing with
I don't know why you don't remember me because I remember you so well.
you do.
I surely do.
Chick- Bye.
It was not Uncle Fallay.
It
It
was
was not Fallay.
Lil Folly Boy. Yeah, I went
Why
through
you
four names.
why
Folly?
you laugh
I went
why
through
you
four
laugh
names.
like that, Laura?
My
Huh?
original my original name as an artist was Lil Folly Boy. Now that came from my brother-in-law who lived in New Orleans, because that's what their greetings was to everybody. I don't know what ladies say, but guys would say, "What's up, Woody? What's up, Lil Fallay?"
Woody, Woody,
Woody, or
So what did you know him by, Laura?
LaFolly.
Mhm.
No, what did you
Lil
know
Fallay.
Fallay by at the time that you said you don't know why he don't remember you? What did you know him by?
Because I remember him with Miss Goody, and
Yeah,
I can't remember where I was performing at.
maybe
I
at
don't know if we
maybe at
performed
Moothouse,
on the same show or not. But
maybe
of
Moothouse.
course, every time I look different though.
Yeah, you know
You
you're
should remember
familiar
my
like
name.
We all do.
you're familiar like me. We did Moutons, we did Roosters and down there. A lot of working on Almeida. We did a
Okay,
lot.
I'm just saying you should remember me.
But okay, now I know you. We're not gonna argue over that with you already. We ain't arguing over that. And you're saying it like I should know you, like we had a drink and a conversation.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's all I'm saying. All right, Miss Sim. Don't hold it to my head. I mean, don't hold it to my mouth, hold it to my head.
Okay,
I'm
maybe
just
Fallay,
music business.
maybe Fallay, you probably remember her. She has some very bow legs.
Bow leg. Did I remember a bow-legged woman? I've met a lot of bow-legged women.
But bow-legged women act the same.
Miss
Yeah,
Sim,
yeah, there you go.
don't hold
Bow
it
legged
to my
women.
heart, baby. Don't
I'm
hold it.
not. I'm not.
Don't hold it to my heart.
Really, I'm not.
I've accomplished things in my music business and forgot half of what I've accomplished and what I've done in this music business, because that is the music business. It's full of stuff.
Yeah.
You should know that.
So
And you,
while he was out there doing his thing,
yeah,
he been on the scene, y'all,
yeah,
doing music for the last 10 years. That's
almost
a
definitely
long time.
longer than that.
And this is the kicker. Every year for those 10 years, he released a full-length album.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Tell him how that went.
Most definitely. I started my first album dropped in 2000. That was
Hmm.
the album that I didn't know anything about the music business. And I call him a young man because when I met him 23 years ago, he passed away, but I met him 23 years ago
Mm.
when nobody wanted to help Uncle Fallay, or Lil Fallay Boy is what I started as. He gave me 3 binders. I went to his home and he said, "That record you put on the radio, I like that. That's a good record." He said, "But you're going to have to shop the record. You're going to have to sell the record unless you get with a record company." Well, no record company was calling. I was an independent artist.
Yep.
He gave me 3 binders. He gave me distribution, he gave me DJs, and he gave me general manager and promo production, general what they call them at the radio stations. And he did that binder was so exclusive with all the major hitters.
That's
He simply told me, "Take it.
that is awesome.
We'll take this information.
That's the Bible. That's the Bible of music.
That's the Bible of music." He gave me that. He gave me that. Didn't
Wow.
cost me anything. He said, "I like what you're doing. I think you got what it takes. This is what you're going to need." And I took that information and I hired people to track my music. I hired a 10-piece band. I mean, I had horns. I had, because I was doing live sets. I was doing live music, and it just worked out fine. And the music was moving. The music was moving. And then 2001 came. I released my debut album, but the Radicals, they went into the Trade Center, and when they went into the Trade Center, everything shut down. Music
Wow.
shut down. Mail shut down. Life shut down. I went through 2 crises in my life, other than losing my parents. That was a crisis when those people was attacking America,
Right.
and COVID was a crisis when they
Oh,
told you can't go nowhere.
Jesus.
I
Wow.
both of those life situations in the music business, and that particular in 2001 when 9/11 happened, I had over 5,000 albums in my garage that I was ready to ship out, and I knew they was gonna sell. I knew those albums were gonna sell. But when they crashed into the World Trade Center, nothing was being mailed out. Nothing could be mailed out. Everybody thought things were coming to an end. But of course, that didn't happen. So, like you said, Miss Jazzie, I released a record right after that. year after year after year. I start winning awards. I start getting on those shows with those heavy hitters, and then I became an uncle. All of a sudden, I became old in the game. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize 23, 25 years passed.
Wow.
It moved like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it goes fast.
yeah,
And some of your memorable track songs that came out, like the one you did with Mate, you sold 5,000 copies.
right.
Um, these projects was A Mother's Love, The World Needs Love,
Yeah,
Absolute Good, I mean
yeah,
Absolute, Good Night for Dancing, Love Under Arrest,
yes.
Ain't No Shame in the Game, True
First,
Love Blues, I Love Music, and guys, so many more. A
yeah.
few that I mentioned in that dialogue, we're gonna have the pleasure of
All right.
playing tonight. Okay?
Beautiful. In the
Yeah.
process of writing music and recording music as an independent artist, what that means is you take money out of your own pocket.
That's
That's what
right.
an independent artist means.
Independent
Money out
means
of your own
exactly.
pocket, and you promote yourself to the highest.
That's
I,
right.
I recorded over 100 records in my musical career, and
Wow.
you just never know. You know, you put 12 records on an album
Yep. Uh-huh.
and only one hit. What happened to the other 11, Miss Sims?
Well, that's the music game. That's how it works,
See,
you
but what
know?
you do is what you've been doing though. So what you do is like Janet Jackson did. She did a single. She did an album, but
Yeah,
she released every one of them as singles.
yeah,
That's how you make it
Hmm.
a hit.
that's
Because
right.
Yeah.
that's what I've done. That's what I did. I've done. Excuse me. With the songs that Jazzie plays in the first CD entitled Remix, I did individual singles. I
Yeah,
did my first CD. Let me tell you, it was only like I only did what 7 songs on the CD.
right.
7. I did
That's
7 songs.
cool. Back
7.
in the day, 7 songs. How long did you release it? How long ago?
Um,
How long did
God,
you first release it?
you know what? I didn't think about that. How many years ago was that? That first one was like, because I'm still selling them.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still selling because I did remix in the mix, and now it's the Laura Sims project
Right.
is the new one, and it's a compilation of all the songs of my past songs from my previous CDs,
Yes. Yes.
and then
Wow.
some new stuff on the CD.
You
So
know,
Yeah.
I'm
this
selling.
needs to be very informative. You know, we're talking, we're having a general conversation,
Hmm.
but some of the information has to be about educating the new and upcoming artists.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
yeah.
we talk about that all the time,
yeah,
All the time.
every
Yeah.
time on this show. Yes, indeed.
I
Hmm.
remember. I remember my first album. That album that I sold 5,000 individual records, but
Hmm.
I was distributing all over the place,
Yeah.
and my music was showing up on Chinese websites. My whole
Hmm.
album written in Chinese, and they were selling it. And I mean,
Hmm.
bootleg. I mean, they don't do CDs anymore. They do
Right.
Coming
now
back though.
CDs, a whole CD out of your pocket, out of your
Look,
trunk.
they're coming back. I'm telling you, they are coming back.
I was under the assumption, and I could be wrong, but the last few shows I've been going to, my fan base is aging, and $15 for an I like that record, Fallay. Is it on that album? Yeah, it's on this album, but there's 15 songs on this album. I just want that record. No, we don't sell singles. We
Why
sell.
not? Why not? But why
But
not? Why can't you? Why don't you?
I used to. I used
Why
to.
not? But why
But
not still?
because to be honest with you, it's not economically affordable to burn a CD, wrap a CD professionally, and go ask somebody for $5 for one song. It's not economically affordable. I think
Hmm.
right now to operate out of a multiple burner, which is actually what you need to create duplicate copies, that technology is very costly.
Well, you don't sell them for 5 anymore because everything don't went up. So
Yeah,
should your
inflation
music.
price, huh? What last year
You
was
know.
not this year. But
Just
no,
so
Yeah.
look, I got all these songs on there, and plus a whole bunch more that sound good,
Yeah.
like every last one of them.
We doing
One
flash
song,
drive.
people always say that though. People always say, "I just want that one song," until they get the CD.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Until they get the
And
CD,
then they'll
you know,
find
usually people go
other,
into the
yeah.
CD, they're
Right.
like, "Oh my God, I like this song. I like that song." And then before you know it, they'll be telling a friend, "Okay, I want to get another CD. I need to get something for my friend. I need, you know, people still, I don't know about nobody else, but I
Right.
still sell CDs. I
That's a
mean, it's
fact.
just last week I did a show
Mhm.
last week. I always have CDs with me. I always
Yeah.
still sell CDs
That's a
because
blessing.
people,
That's a blessing.
everybody,
That's
you
definitely
know,
that's definitely a
like you
blessing.
said, the older people, they still want they
Right.
want a CD.
Well, that's what you're competing against. You're doing a show with 5 people on the stage, and we all got uh places to sell our music and our merchant and our merch. $15 for an album. I've been going to concerts and watching those people sell $65 t-shirts and
Mhm.
$25 8x10s. I start from humble beginnings. I used to have a Polaroid camera. That the picture comes
It
out.
comes out, right?
That was $5 a lick. $5 a lick. You know,
Mm.
so what was good back in the day, and how a musician and an artist have to change, like Miss Sims said, she's changing her look all the time.
Yeah.
If you want to stay, uh,
Relevant, you got to change. Yeah.
yeah, you have to change in the business. I fortunate don't have to chase the business. I People call if they need. I'm not
Mhm.
chasing it as a young man. When I used to be a young man, when I had a family, when money meant that if you're going to spend money out of your pocket to make a CD, you better make money.
Better make
You
money.
better make money.
That
You already
that's like
that's
on,
eat. You know.
yeah. That's
So
like on your sixth album. You released titled Strong Enough.
yes,
And that's a true story.
yes,
And you said it was the medicine you needed.
yes,
Um
yes,
at that time, this album was nominated twice
yes,
and won you a Just Blues Male Artist of the Year award in 2010. And it was also placed you on the Grammy
yes,
pre-nominated list for R&B Contemporary. It
yes.
was number 11 on the entry ballot. Let us know what that was about, that wonderful journey
That
that you said was so instrumental to you, so a true story, so close to your heart.
it takes you to another level when you're not a artist, when you're not Beyonce and you're not Jay-Z and you're not making billions of dollars, when you're just a humble artist competing for time on the radio, competing for shelf space at the music store, you are humble and grateful if somebody buys your album, like Miss Sim says. You're humble and grateful
Mhm.
that somebody's playing your record on the radio. You take all that as blessings, because there's millions and millions and millions of people who want that 3 minutes on the radio, who want that shelf space in the music store. So when all that was happening for me, I was taking it in stride. I was, like I said, I was taking the money and putting it back into my career, and it just took me to another level. I started being on the stage with the raw airs. Houston did a lot for me. Houston did a heck of a lot for me. Bigger city, the music scene was bigger.
Mhm.
Uh, so, but once again,
So
chasing.
what I so what I want the audience to understand is that the true story behind Strong Enough. Give us some insight on that single, Strong Enough.
That
What was
particular
that about?
When I wrote that song, is basically was to acknowledge not only to myself but to the music world that all the adversities, all the rewards, all the awards, the road travel, the ups, the downs, musicians showing up, musicians not showing up, all
Mm.
of that, the whole life, the whole music life.
Mm.
I wrote that record, it was to let everybody, the producers that I was working with, the musicians I was working with, to let them know that you have to be strong enough. You have to get your mind and your body ready for this music life. and it just entailed all of that. It entailed
Yeah,
all that.
buddy, because it ain't no joke. It's a grueling business,
Yeah,
and it ain't stopped being grueling. It's gotten worse. So if you can't hang tough, you better get out the kitchen because it ain't nothing nice in this industry. And
yeah,
that even brought you to being strong enough and
right,
writing that life story single. It 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 climbed, or all of your music really climbed you to the charts ever
yeah,
since, with many, 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 many more performances, dates, interviews. You
yeah,
received a 2014 ZBT Award, first annual People Choice Award.
yeah,
You also had a 2015 nomination on the third annual ZBT Awards as well.
yeah.
Tell us about some of the recent awards that you've gotten recognized for. What are some that you have gotten as of today?
Well, I appreciate it. Last year, I received another award at the ZBT award show. Uh, there's some local awards. There's I lived a double life, meaning I was a full time firefighter. I
Mm,
I did that for 32 years, in conjunction with 25 years in the music business. So I was always rolling. So there was the hometown hero, the fireman that could sing, and just a whole lot of stuff. My accolades are, there's not, a reason to acknowledge, but it's good to be acknowledged that you achieve things, and you're working through uh, the music business. My most
Absolutely.
my most achievements, be honest with you, was when I shared the stage with the legends, the people, the Tyrone Davis, and the people that my mom and dad used to listen to when
right.
they were mopping the floor and
Mhm.
dancing, and it's like, but my grandmother did the same. I mean, it's like,
Right.
come sing for us, because I always did sing.
Hmm.
I always had a love to sing, but you grow into it, and
Hmm.
when I found the knack for it, the accolades come and go. The love of the music, regardless if it's good or bad,
Right. Well,
it's
I want to touch on a bit about
mm,
your cameos in music videos,
yeah,
which also landed you leading roles, or a leading role in the movie The Middleman. So
yes.
what was The Middleman about, and where was that movie shot at?
It was shot in Lafayette. That's a very interesting uh, prospect that happened. Young man wanted to be a movie producer, and I had a good name in the community, and he said, "Man, I need you to be a lead actor in my movie." And Lion Gates was looking at the movie, and it was just some young folk trying, walking
So
around the
they
campus.
they got you to
Yeah,
do
that
the movie, the lead role in the movie Middleman. But what were some of the things where they saw you do these music videos? What enticed them to give you a call to be a lead
I
man in a movie?
I start without any formal education.
Hmm.
Us Miss Sims, us artists, we're kind of, and Miss Jazzie, you got to know, we got a lot of things working in our head.
Yeah.
Creating music,
Yeah.
we're doing a whole lot of stuff. So when
That's
I
what we
started
was
doing
talking about. Not to interrupt you. That's what we was talking about earlier. She was saying, and she says the same thing as Miss T, and I know she probably on here listening. You asked for it. I didn't ask for it all at one time. Was you Pacific? Yes, I was Pacific.
yes,
Mm,
But
yes, but the videos, we start shooting
hmm.
videos, and understanding, because you start from humble beginnings. You don't know how to shoot a video unless you got
Right.
with a producer who was in the game for a minute. So you
Yeah.
shoot videos, and you playing the track, and you're singing to the
Hmm.
track, and you
Right.
acting the part, you're being a part of the song. You doing
Exactly.
you and
acting it out.
yeah,
Just
you're acting it out. You're acting it out,
acting
and
it
it
out.
became
Acting it
it
out.
became it became very easy for me to do.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Right.
is.
Well,
Right.
and it's like what we spoke about earlier. I'm basically a shy guy, but You put the cameras on, you put the light on. I put some nice clothes on. I'm Uncle
I
Fallay.
saw your eyes.
Mm.
Lord, he ain't hardly shy.
So
But
yeah,
you,
that's in the nutshell. Just steady changing and growing and writing about life experience.
hmm
We all
but
had it.
you,
We lost loved ones. We win and we lose. You
you
know.
was a firefighter. You said you
Yeah.
was a firefighter, and were you in the military?
No, I wasn't in the
No,
military.
you was just a firefighter, but
Yeah.
you wrote a song, a patriotic song
Yes, I did.
for the troops, and it's called Proud of Our Troops.
Yes.
And you also did your Christmas album around that same
Yeah.
time
Yes.
with Friends,
Yes.
Songs of the Season, and
Yes.
Southern Soul's first concept music video, Can I Dance with You? And we're going to play that one.
Okay.
Um,
That was my very first video that I spent my own money on.
yeah.
Because the guy who shot the camera was
Uh-huh.
also a sax player for Gamble and Huff back
Oh,
in the day,
wow.
the Lou Rawls days, the Kenny
Mm.
Pendergrass days. And when I went to him with my first album, he said, "I like it, Fallay. It's a great album." Uh,
Yeah.
he said, "But you need to go get your licks. You need to go see what this life is all about that you're about to
hmm
get involved with." So when I came back with my second album with that particular record on, he had already had the warehouse. He already had the video shoot stage. He used to do sound
hmm
for major productions, and he shot that first video for me. So that's
So,
me and
Can
my.
I Dance with You? It was an ish that he made that out of a juke joint, or
He,
it
he
was
turned he turned the video into a juke joint. The stage was set up
okay.
with like dancers and I met a lady at the bar and
Uh-huh.
he asked her, "Can I dance with you tonight?" And what we do down here in Lafayette in Louisiana, we swing out.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Yes.
swing out,
Swing
swing out
all,
is big
all
here.
across the South and
Yeah,
West.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, we do it in Texas. Yeah.
You was at Chicago Bar and Grill. I saw you at Chicago. Weren't you at
yes,
Chicago Bar and Grill?
yes,
Mhm. They were
yes,
swinging out there, weren't they?
yes. They sure
Yeah, they
was
were
Oh,
swinging
swinging
every
everything.
Sunday. You go. You can go there every Sunday. You go. Well, you can go there Wednesdays. Janice will be teaching.
Yeah,
Um, and then
yeah.
you go there Friday, Saturday. Well, Saturday night, but
hmm
Sunday night is a big night. So when you come here and you like to swing out, because I know I saw you. Well, you was cut
yeah. Well, I tell you,
the rug. Now you could cut the rug.
Texas full of Louisiana people. Texas full
Oh,
of
yeah. Especially Houston. Yeah.
yeah. But
Been
Oh
for a
yeah.
that's
long,
basically it.
long, long time.
I wrote the records. I wrote the records because where I come from, Macomb, we had like I said, we had the nightclubs down the street from your house, and as a young man, you couldn't go in, but you would see them just swinging and having a good time. So majority of my music that I write has a swing to it. That
Right.
I would hope that they would step or swing to it. But my music early on, y'all, ladies, it wasn't Southern soul. It wasn't juke joint. It
Mm.
was more R&B.
Inspirational.
Yeah, it was more R&B. It had more to what I would consider chitlin or juke joint. It was more R&B. And
Okay.
I didn't know if it was gonna fit. I just was writing music that I love to
hmm
write. I was performing music that I love to write to
In
perform.
that particular video, it was even probably still to today, that video can be seen on televisions
Yes.
or
Oh,
wherever,
yeah, all over the
on yeah, on TV, on Buffalo, in Buffalo, New York,
yeah,
Austin,
yeah.
Texas, Jackson, Mississippi, and all, around the surrounding areas.
It's still
So
relevant. It's still relevant, and but it's so. Of course, It's 23 years ago, so of
right,
course technology is taking videos to a
a
new
different,
level.
yeah,
But it was the bomb.com for a young boy out the country, you know,
right.
spending his own money and selling his own music. It was great.
Right.
It was great.
Well, I pulled it out of the archives.
Pull it out the archive.
Mm.
Can I dance with you guys? We are going to allow everyone to take a listen to, you say it was your first
That was my
video?
first. Yes.
Very first video of
So
Uncle Fallay. He was probably Lil Fallay back
I was
then.
Lil Furry boy. That's right.
Yeah. So we're gonna let y'all take a listen to it because for me it's pretty darn hot. To me, it can still um be played. You can still get on stage and tear that bad boy up.
Yes,
It's still current, even though you did that some years ago. It
yes.
is still current.
Thank
So we'll be back and we're gonna
But let me say this,
play.
Jazzie. Look, he's
Yeah.
not. He might have been a fireman putting out fires, but he's starting fires. As my uncle would say, "You starting fires." We ain't fire.
We'll be right back, y'all. We're gonna play for y'all, everybody. Can I Dance featuring Uncle. Make sure you get the last name right. Fallay. We'll be
Yes.
right back.
Love the way you say it. Love the way you say
I've been practicing.
it.
Yeah, my baby, my baby, my baby. Woo, yeah. Look at here, girl. I've been watching you from across the room. You look so sweet, you look so nice. I only have one question, baby. Can I dance with you tonight? Yeah. I've come here once or twice before, and I've always seen you alone. I stay until 2 a.m. until the morning, just to see if someone takes you home. But that never seems to happen, and it makes me feel so happy, baby. I start feeling good all over. It lets me know I still have a chance. Can I dance with you, baby? Can I dance with you tonight? I really wanna know. Can I dance with you, baby? Can I dance with you tonight? To step to a woman like you, 'cause a man like me, baby, not supposed to. Whoa. You can be in anybody's magazine with a leg so long and your body so lean. The more I look, I can see you have a lot of class. You know the way you hold your cigarette and sip that cognac from your glass. Oh. As the music plays, I picture us dancing the night away. So this is what I got to say, baby. Girl, I've been watching you, baby. Can I dance? Can I dance with you? Baby, 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 baby. Oh, yeah. Can I dance with you? Can I dance with you, baby? Yeah. Can I dance with you?
Yes, indeed.
Fallay, that's when you had some hair. You had
Now
some
I'm gonna
hair,
tell you.
Fallay.
I'm gonna tell you. I was a firefighter, and I braid my hair. We wasn't supposed to braid our hair as a
Yeah.
firefighter. I took my 10-day vacation. I kept packing my hair, yo. I knew I was gonna be some braid. So when I would go to work, I would pack my fro. Pack my fro. When I went on my vacation, I braided up my hair. I took my photo shot, and then I went take them braids out of my head. Had to go back to work.
You know what I think?
Had to go back to work.
I think this song right here, you should remix it.
You think I should remix it?
I think you should remix this one.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's still
Yeah,
got that. It has
yeah.
the
You
today
should,
feel.
it's still got.
mean,
It's, no, I
yeah.
mean, um,
It
I
still
went through
have
a
a
lot of.
today's
No,
feel.
okay, I got a whole bunch of songs on here that you sing, but that's one right there. You need to remix it. You know, you can put yours truly on it.
Put who on it? Putting the Sims on it?
Huh?
Putting the Sims on it?
Yes, yes,
Ah,
There she go.
yes, yes.
what I'm talking about.
She gonna get on about 100 guests music. I'm telling you, because
Well,
everybody that come on here, she be like, I'm gonna get on your song.
Yes,
We're gonna
indeed.
do a song together.
Yes, indeed. I see you. I see you. You know,
I
that's
got
one
you on this one. I'm serious. I got you on
She,
this.
thank
she
you. That's
ain't,
one
she
practice
ain't
that I
short
always
of
do.
hustle.
That concept right there, Miss Sims, is one of the concepts that I always did take a liking to. Because, you know, one person, one record, cool. 10 people, 10 records, more people get to hear it. More people
Yeah.
get to hear it. Your Miss Sims fan base will hear it. Miss Jazzie Baker's fan. You have to collab. You have to get with people. This business
And
is
them little bitty,
Right.
those residuals from all of them, they add up.
they add
They
up.
add up.
That's right. That's right.
So
This is how
your most current album released is titled "Let's Get It."
yeah.
Now, this CD, it features many of your friends on
Yeah.
this in the
Yeah.
music industry.
That's
This
right.
hit song "Ain't No Shame in Her Game." Tell us about this collaboration a little bit.
I'm always thinking,
Hmm.
always thinking.
There you go, Laura.
How do you
Yeah.
get? Yeah, how, how do you get more people to join in? But you know,
Okay.
very briefly, you don't need more than 1,000 people who is ready to invest $100 into your business. That's $100,000 a year.
Yes. Yep.
1,000 people. So I'm
Yep.
saying this to you: you try to sell it to the masses, but you get your core fans
Hmm.
and your friends who want to do this. I never heard a Southern Soul record with 10 people on it. I never heard that. So when I'm sitting down brainstorming, I say to myself, that's some trailblazing. Let me see if I can get 10 of my friends on one record and we all singing about the same thing. What I did, I send the track. I told them that they had either 18 or 24 bars. I
Hmm.
said, write whatever you want to write
Hmm.
in the studio. When you send it back to me, we're going to put it to the music. Just send me whatever you want to say. And did I get 10 different mindsets from 10 different artists?
Yeah. The
Concept-
first time that it has ever been done in the Southern Soul genre,
Yes,
circle, whatever you want to call
yes.
it.
I have not remembered. I have not found a record in the Southern Soul music, even from the Tyrone Davis days, from just the music itself. I never heard a record other than "We Are the World" with
Right.
multiple people
Which
on
was
that
R
record.
and B,
Yeah,
mainly pop R and
right,
B,
right.
was a
And
Southern Soul.
when I wrote the record and came up with the concept, all the people who are on that record, they said, "Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do this." And
Well, probably after now that they know that that is what you did way long time ago,
yeah,
you're gonna get some copycats, and that's all
yes,
right
indeed. That's all.
because it's about it's about planting that seed.
Yeah,
And uh Southern Soul is a whole nother
yes,
spectrum of the world.
yes,
So if this would bring them together, now I know Dee Dee Simon did kind of like it wasn't a album, it was different artists. Um
A live concert.
Yeah, it was a collaboration,
Right.
but it was different artists that wrote singles, but it was never like 10 people or 20 people on one song.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
if Southern Soul, if you can get Southern Soul to master that tonight, I know it's some Southern Soul people here listening.
Yes.
It ain't gonna do nothing but plant that
Yes.
seed that we come together and we support one another.
The
Okay,
concept is there.
that's all it's about.
The concept
That's
is
all
there.
it's
It
about.
can be done. Collaboration is
So
is a beautiful thing.
so Fallay did it first. Now let's see who could top
There you go.
Fallay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, until they, that's
Mhm.
my receipt, ladies. My receipt is the day I release that record. If there's a
Right.
receipt before that,
Hmm.
wonderful. I just don't remember because I did my research. I said, who made a record with 10 singing artists on that record? You know what it
In
takes
that genre.
in
In
that
that
genre,
genre.
that genre.
Mhm.
And it's like, I mean, we were creating. I mean, Miss Sims would send me her part. That concept of you not being in the studio with Fallay,
Right.
those were the old days. I mean, we were starting to change how we were receiving music from other artists and how we would send our vocals to producers. Those things are not have always happened. Those things are new
No.
concepts. Those
Well,
are new ways to create.
Miss Sims got your contact information, and she
Yeah.
will be knocking on your door for a collaboration.
I might want to do that Will Downey voice on that jazz record you played for her earlier. That was smooth.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that was nice. That's nice.
that was
That's one of my favorite ones of hers. I like all of them, but that's my favorite right there.
yes,
That's
indeed.
my favorite. And you also, Fallay, you also had a hot juke joint single, which I
Yeah,
pulled out the
yeah,
archives.
Ooh, I
yes.
got so many of
And
them. Mm.
I know.
Ah,
Yeah, he
I
do.
that particular record, Juke Joint Money, was with
Hmm.
a young lady out of she was actually in Texas. And I tell you, no lie, some of these stories you cannot write them.
Makeup.
They just fall. They just fall the
Yeah.
way they fall. And I got with Miss Denise and we wrote that
Hmm.
record in Humble, Texas. We went to a studio, predominantly white studio with white musicians and what have you.
Hmm.
We did the record. Now the man who wrote the record with her fell sick. Just out of the blue, he fell sick.
Oh wow.
So what Miss Denise said, before we lose this man and before he won't have a chance to see the final product, the recording and the video, she said, we need to do a video. I said, really? She said, yeah,
Wow.
we need to do a video. We shot the video, we recorded the record, we shot the video. The man got to see it in a couple of days, he passed away.
Oh
oh,
wow.
But the way things happen, if you're thinking about being
Mhm.
humble and how God blesses you in the smallest of ways, that particular record where I was not getting white, I didn't have white fans. I didn't have
Mhm.
white radio stations playing my music. That record got on those stations because the co-writer of that record was a white guy
Wow.
and he passed away. But
Hmm.
we did everything we could in a very short period of time to get the record recorded, to get the record mastered, and to get a video on the record. We did that like in a week, 2 weeks, and it just propelled
Okay.
me in a whole nother arena, That was
Wow.
one of the things you can't write, and you surely can't think that those things are going to happen. Things just happen
Wow. When things are meant to be, they
when things
just
are
meant
meant
to
to be.
be.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
God works it out every time.
Every time.
He'll
Every
never fail
time.
you. He will never fail you.
amen.
Well, we're going to play
Uh-huh.
Juke Joint. Mm-hmm.
You join
And Juke Joint Money, yeah. And he letting y'all know on this cut, he got plenty of money.
Yes,
So
indeed.
we're gonna come back and talk about that a little bit more and let you give more insight on Juke Joint Money. We'll
Sound
be right back, everybody.
yes.
Uncle Fallay on Juke Joint Money.
Money.
I'm trying to do that. How they go? How Mars they do?
Yeah, the bird.
Yeah. Okay.
I can do a bunch of sounds.
I used to do the Parliament.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to the juke joint. Gonna have myself a real good time. I'm going way over yonder, y'all. Oh Lord, leaving all my troubles behind. Yeah. Listen here, all my friends over there know me, and I just can't let them down. When I get there for sure, I'm gonna buy them all one big round. I'm big ballin', y'all. I just got paid. I got some juke joint money, 'cause I just got paid. My pockets are filled with those big head $100 bills. Oh yeah. I'm ready to party with all the pretty ladies. Bring it on down with the sky-high heels. Oh, they looking good, y'all. I got some juke joint money. Juke joint money. I love my juke joint money. Yes, I do. If you've never been to a juke joint, you don't know the things you're missing. Woo! Southern soul music, crackers and barbecue, and spicy hot chitlins too. Woo! I got some juke joint money. Juke joint money. Yeah, I'm ready to hang loose. Shoot me a game of 8-ball pool. Have a couple of ice cold brews. Listen to somebody broke my heart blue. Gonna dance with my juke joint lady. Tell her how she's looking fine. Buy me a setup of that good old gin, whiskey, and that red wine. Oh yeah, I got some juke joint money. Man, the eagle's flying high tonight. Fallay's pocket filled with those crisp $100 bills, and the ladies looking real nice. Bring it on down. I got some juke joint money. Man, I will take you a long way. Juke joint money. I'm gonna chase, I said I'm gonna chase all my worries away. better go get you some juke joint money.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Young money, baby.
Juke
Yeah, I
joint
need some of them big head
honey.
The big 800. Big 800.
The big
You know,
head honey.
you're talking about people improvising. That young lady that was with me, she wasn't supposed to be the lead female. The lead female didn't show up.
Oh
The
wow.
lead female lady didn't show up, so she got in her car, went to some clothing store, bought that dress, fixed herself up, and became the leading lady on the spot.
Wow.
You can't write those things. Those
No.
things just fall into place. And like we said, she's a graduate of Grambling. She wanted to be a radio announcer, a radio producer, and she got her opportunity to be on a video because of the leading lady, who is an actor or whatever, didn't show up. So her opportunity came, and she didn't say, "I'm not an actor. I can't do this." I think she did a fine job.
She did.
Yes, she did.
Nobody would ever have known if you would have never said anything.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's the music business.
That's the music business. Those are behind the scene things that people don't see that's put into things sometimes, even live music, even any production. A lot of people don't see what's behind the scene and what you have to go through in order to get something done. So yeah, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell at all.
Couldn't tell. But it's fun. I had fun doing just about everything that I've done in the music business.
Right.
In spite of. And we know what that means down here in Indiana. In spite of the issues, the setbacks, we still get it done. We're tenacity people now. We are very tenacity. We gonna get it done. We gonna get
no
it
matter
done.
what, by any means necessary.
Mean necessary.
That's right.
To a certain degree now. I ain't gonna do mine any mean necessary.
But
No.
of course, you ain't gonna go there.
Everybody has their limits.
Yep.
Everybody had their limits.
Yep. I have some limits. Yep. Nope. Can't do some of those.
Okay, but I want to know about the Tata Man. Oh,
You want to know about that Tata Man? I wrote that record letting everybody know the Tata Man was back.
oh really?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. As a young man, as a artist, we say hello to the females. They there. They become your fans. They become your provider of income. They buy your records. They buy your merch. And if you're gonna write music as a man, you want the women to relate to what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put it out there.
Yeah, okay.
I remember, wasn't it Tyrone Davis who made the record Bang Bang on the Headboard?
Yeah. Bang, bang,
Y'all know what that man was talking about, right? Right.
You knew what he was talking about, Fallay?
I knew exactly. You ladies knew what that man was talking about.
Oh no, I know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I was too young.
Did you hear that, Miss Sim?
Lord help.
Yeah.
So,
and I was too shy.
Yes, indeed.
but she had 3 kids.
The music.
I don't know nothing about no banging on. I don't like nobody banging my head on nothing.
Okay.
No, he wasn't physically banging her head. He was that headboard was hitting the wall.
Yeah, it was the headboard going
Yeah.
But something's still banging on the headboard to make. Sometimes that head be making that headboard bang. Okay.
Okay, with that one, now she know about it, don't she?
I told on myself, didn't I?
Yourself, baby. Yep. Yeah. Tata Man was a pretty good. Tata was part of a EP that I wrote just before COVID. I released 3 singles, like you said, Miss Sims. I was going to release an EP, and I released all 3 records as singles. 2018, 2019, and I think Tata came out in 2020. But of course, COVID came out in 2020. And so once again, things came to a halt.
Yeah.
Things got shut down. But I love making the record. I had a good time making that record. I had a good time. Y'all playing Ta Man? Y'all thinking about playing Ta?
I know.
No, we're
I
not.
like. You know what? I like. I'm
We're
not
not playing
alone.
Tata. They better go on YouTube and find it and
Yes.
support
There's so
and
many
buy
because it's
your
like
Tata Man song.
right. There's so many. I'm not alone. Good morning, love.
Yes. Those were my
Oh
those
yeah.
are my new ones. Those were the last three records that I actually wrote before COVID. And then of course,
Wow.
as as a man living alone, and all of a sudden your parties stop. You no longer have parties at your house. People were passing away. You couldn't go to their funerals.
Mm,
Things were just
mm,
Crazy.
it
right.
was crazy. It was crazy. And then
Mm,
but I and then I start seeing people coming on YouTube and starting doing their live shows and
right.
entertaining people that way. And because we all connected, we're connected to the music.
Hmm.
The music holds us together, and I'm so glad they came up with that concept and through the COVID to help us get through that. But yeah, those were my three records that I released just before COVID, and I had a good time making those three records. I'm not
Yeah,
alone.
I like those. I
I'm not
really
alone.
like.
I'm
But
not alone anymore. Was a record that I wrote. I had just came through a divorce. I had
it,
just came through a divorce.
was that the one? Two sides to every story.
Yes, yes, two sides to every story. Go ahead, Miss Sims. You did your you
I
did your
told you she
I
be
mean,
having my back over here. She be doing her homework. I don't have no slouchy.
oh
I
baby,
do not
I'll
have
tell you. I
no
got you.
slouchy
You'll be surprised.
co-host.
yes,
Okay,
indeed.
I don't have a
I
slouchy
love it.
co-host.
Well, you are definitely a dynamic duo. Y'all stay together. That research, that pretty smile, the information gonna come out freely. So
Yeah,
Baby.
your
yeah.
records were about
I
Yes,
don't have a
indeed.
slouch.
Yes,
I don't have a
indeed.
slouchy. I don't have a slouchy co-host. Mm-mm.
no, no, not at all. Not that I can see. Not that I can see. So yeah, two sides to every story. I'm not alone anymore. And then of course, as a romantic, I'm just a romantic kind of guy.
Hmm.
When you wake up in the morning with somebody next to you and you want them to be there, I wrote that record saying, "Shit, let's do that again. Let's, that was so nice. Let's do that again." And then you get the big head and you start calling yourself the Tata Man. So you start remembering,
Uh-huh.
start,
Right,
you know.
right.
But it's all in fun. It's all in about realness. It's all about that for real, for real. It's about that thing. And I'm so happy that I was able to write records that not only had a jingle feel to it. Some of my records was just stuff that I just was putting out there because I felt that. But some of the records that I wrote really had a genuine, humble, and true reason. A
Hmm.
mother's love, like you said. I wrote a record for my mom. That was like that came from, I can only say, from her or heaven. I'm sleeping, Miss Sims. I'm sleeping on a sofa in the studio.
Mm.
Everybody's chilling. Jazzy, you probably did some music in the studio as well. Once you
Hmm.
once you do your part and everybody else doing their part, you kind of go to the side and
And
find
you
you.
take a nap. I
Yeah, you
got
take
pictures
a
of where
nap.
they took me sleeping. I'm tired,
Yeah, you
but
just
I gotta
zone out.
wait. You gotta
Yeah,
wait.
you gotta
Yeah.
wait. You gotta wait for your part. It's like making a movie. That's why it takes so long. Everybody has to do their part, then they put it together. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We wrote a record. We was recording the record. It's nighttime. I fall asleep. A mother's love comes to me, inspired as a thought, a dream. I go wake everybody up who's sleeping. Everybody who needs to get up and let's get this record recorded. I did that, and we recorded that record that night, and
Wow.
that record still brings me to
Yeah, I'll
tears.
go check it out.
Oh,
It's on
yeah,
YouTube. Mother
yeah.
Love. Go check out and support. And he's on. You're on all. Follows on
Yes,
all digital
yes,
platforms. As
yes.
I mentioned, you can follow him on Facebook as
Uh,
Uncle
uh,
I
Fallay,
see.
Chris Andrus
yeah,
on IG and Uncle
Mhm.
Fallay and
yeah,
on all digital platforms. So guys, go out there and support
yeah,
these artists. And you mentioned to the audience, independent. You broke it down.
yeah,
Independent artist is So those of you that don't know about the music industry, independent music artists are people that are funding their project
Mm,
out of their
their
pocket.
pocket.
You
Yes.
Their
know, they
pocket.
don't have no record label. They don't,
Their pocket.
they are
Yes.
funding it out of their pocket. So that's why I have a love for supporting independent artists, because I'm one myself, and it's hard. It's
Yes.
not easy to be on the bump and grind and make those connections.
Yes.
And some people just don't want to get into the legality of being connected on a record label, because guess what? That's why so many independent music artists, because record labels, and I'm not bashing record labels, but they have taken away so much money, livelihood, self-esteem. You can go on and on and on, that they have taken away from the artists. And so the artists say, hey, I can do this by myself. It's gonna be hard,
The
but I can
percentage
do
is
it.
so low. It's like you said.
So
I want to. I like to revisit that. People
yeah,
who get into this business game, they got to understand. Somebody signs you to a deal. Yeah, they can give you a ton of money at the front, but
Yeah.
they're gonna get that back. They're gonna
they're
get
gonna
that
get it back.
back.
You gonna work like a Hebrew slave and pay it
Hmm.
back.
Hello.
Yes, and the percentage is so small. It's percentages. It's like
Yeah.
a half a penny on a dollar. A half a
Mm,
penny. You have to sell
nothing.
millions of copies. My first
Milk.
record. My first record. Just to revisit that. When I wrote that record, "Dreams Do Come True," I went to five of my friends, and some of them are still my friends today. I even went to my brother, and I said, "Can y'all loan me $1,000?" and I'll give you $1,500 back, because I really truly believe that I had something. I really truly believe I had something in that song called "Swing It." I really did. Nobody invested in Fallay. My brother, my friends, nobody gave me $1,000. I sold 5,000 out of my own car. So I like that. I was like $70,000, and then and that's right when the record started, because I was selling them for $15. Sometimes
Mm.
I was selling it for $20 out of the car, and it was like, man, I made it. I did it. I did it.
Hmm.
When people didn't believe in me, and said, yeah, I can invest 1,000 in you, Falling. I can see the fire burning for you. But I say this loud and proud, and I say this to all the musicians, and Miss Sims and Miss Jazzie, y'all gonna relate. The fire burns for you. You
Yeah.
stay humble. If people start getting on your bandwagon and start supporting you and start being your fan and start being your friend, that's when you know you made it. But from day one, that's your song. That's you
Yeah.
created that. The
Right.
fire
Yeah.
burns for you. And the fire doesn't burn for everybody. My
No.
record doesn't resonate with everybody.
I tell people that all the time. My music is not Southern music. I bought those tracks where they were given to me from a West Coast person.
Yes,
So that West Coast is a West Coast feel. It's a
correct.
European feel. And
Correct.
so my music is being played in those
An
in
arena.
those
Yes,
in those yeah, not it's not Southern music. So everybody, I haven't made it, well, I have about 3 on the fire that
yes,
I'm working on, but I just didn't come out the box with Southern music.
right,
And I got one country song, and it was a song to a movie.
right,
So
right. On the credits of the movie. So
yeah,
the program, the platform that you and Miss Sims are producing and allowing us to be a part of, is to show the world how big and how creative the music business
yeah,
is.
you can
Right.
do it.
There's,
You can do
yeah,
it. It
there's
just
different ideas coming from different people.
That's
yeah.
right.
Just us three right here. Just us
Hmm.
three have an array of different concepts of writing,
Hmm.
of
Yeah.
where we coming from, and that's what makes the music business so beautiful. That,
Yes.
that I can listen to Jazzy and say, "Damn, I was there. I wasn't there with Jazzy, but in my lifetime I felt that I was there."
Hmm.
Miss Sims saying that. How she know I felt that? Because
Hmm.
that's how we connect. That's how we
Right.
connect
Yeah.
when we
Yeah,
write.
yeah, I mean, it'll never fail. That word will never be able to be stripped from music. universal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you don't, like I tell people, animals respond to music.
Yeah.
So how can you not? Everybody has their likings, and it
Right.
doesn't mean that because you don't like my music, don't mean that somebody don't like my music,
Correct. Correct.
because it's universal.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's totally true.
And everybody
And
has their own style. So
everybody has
it's
their
like,
own style and taste.
stop with the competition.
Stop with the competition.
Stop
Stop it. So that's why I say after tonight, you're gonna get some Southern Soul people that's gonna make that single that with that collaboration of 10 or
Yes.
more people.
Yes.
Watch.
Yes.
Watch. And
That's,
it's a good thing.
I love trailblazing, but I also
Mhm.
love the people, the shoulders I stand on, the people who
Yeah.
really put their time in. And my career, I didn't go through no can't play at this place because I'm black, or play at this
Hmm.
place because of
Right.
I didn't go through that, but just imagine the musicians who went through that.
Oh
And then
wow.
on the part of creating, the part of performing,
Hmm.
and then on the part of fear of life. It's just we stand on y'all, Miss Sims, Miss Jazzie, we stand on big shoulders.
Oh
We,
yeah, because
Yeah.
I probably would have been killed because
yeah,
Me too.
I'll
But
be hung
me
from a
too.
tree. You gonna have to hang
Me
me from a
too.
tree because I'm not gonna. I promise
Me
you.
too. My
Ooh-wee.
mouth,
Oh,
my mouth. Me
oh
too.
yeah,
Yeah. But
that
you
one.
know what? As recent as 2000, I know it had to be in the 2000, and I'm not going to mention the performer that I was performing with, but we were out in, I want to say Conroe,
uh-huh.
at a country club at the yacht. It's
Mm.
a yacht country
Yes,
club.
yes.
And
Lake
guess
Conroe,
where?
around Lake
Guess
Conroe.
where? I mean, the people were loving. They bought us drinks. Um, you know, but guess where we had to eat?
In the closet
Yeah,
or outside.
yeah.
In the
It's a little
closet.
small house you have to live. Yeah,
The food was phenomenal. They didn't
Mm.
they didn't give us separate food from theirs,
right.
but we in the 2000s, and
Yeah,
I was looking at that person going, "Are you?" I was
yeah,
in the 2000s.
yes.
I'm like, "Are you serious?" You're like, "Yeah, Jazz. This they
How you do it.
that's how they do it out
Right.
here." I'm like, I said, "Don't call me for this gig no more."
Exactly. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Said, I'm good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I'm
told us
good.
to patronize. Don't patronize with the people, and then go sit over there or go sit in the back, the St. Regis Hotel. You had to
Right.
go in the back.
Right.
The
Yeah,
St.
we were
Regis
in the
Hotel.
closet
Go
where
sit in the back.
tables and chairs was. I was so outdone. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
I was shocked.
So
That
that's what I'm. That's the strength that we come from. Those
yeah.
our elders and our pastors and innovators came through that.
Hmm.
And even when
And
the times
people,
when they made records and you couldn't put their faces on the album because the people didn't want them to know it was a
they
black
were black.
black woman
Exactly.
singing.
Exactly. And
Younger
people had to
artists,
realize
younger
after,
artists don't realize that. They don't
yeah,
know that story.
after tonight, people before tonight, people didn't realize that that stuff still goes on. I mean,
Today. What
there's
do you mean?
still some of
Today.
the places right today in
Today.
2023 that the artist, is going to be back in the back
Yeah,
eating and not with everybody else.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It
That's
still
it.
goes on. It
right.
still goes on. And I know there's a lot of people out there that can contest to that.
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt. But
Hmm.
they were always some good paying gigs. They was
Yeah,
always,
they were good paying
Yeah.
gigs.
yeah,
But I'm good. I
But
was like,
your humiliation is just sometimes it's not even worth it to
of
me.
course, not monetarily,
No,
not monetarily.
no,
You're
But
not gonna treat me like a
no,
slave. Mm-mm.
no, not at all, not at
Nope.
all.
it's
But
unnecessary.
even if
And
it's
you
going
know,
on in 2023,
That's right.
I I came through the era. I used to play a lot in Birmingham, Alabama. I used to play a
Mm.
lot. It was the lady that Miss Denise LaSalle. Denise LaSalle
mhm,
had a
Mm.
record, a radio company, and a record label in that area. And uh, even that, saying that, it was like you it's it's where you want to go. It's what you want to do. What's your limits? What just before you fall off the cliff, because we know that this music business has taken people off the cliff.
Off the
They,
cliff.
they done fell off the cliff. They've made a gazillion dollars. They got a gazillion fans. It all depends on what you want.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
all sat on the casting couch.
Mm-hmm.
You want to play
Mhm.
on the biggest radio station in the city? You got to sit on this couch.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If she's a female general manager and she likes pretty dresses, she's not gonna ask you for money. She's gonna tell you I like pretty dresses.
Mhm.
When you want to get on the big radio station that a male works on, he gonna
Yeah.
tell you, "Hey, man, here's my bank account. Let me have it." Because
Yeah.
you need always a give and take. It's always a give and
Yeah.
take. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You could write a big record. Your record could hold the weight. You
Mhm.
might not have to deal with the people that are the gatekeepers. You might not
Right.
have to do that. We've seen people come up with one hit wonders and they just took it to another level.
Mhm.
But the business is made, to me, what I've learned in my 25 years, the business is made up of gatekeepers.
Yep.
I go to the biggest radio station in Texas. I'm not going to the general manager right off the bat. I got to go through the secretary. I got to go through the producer. These
Mhm.
people are checking me as I go step to step before I get to the man who can say, "Put his music on the radio.
Right.
Put his
Yep.
music on the radio."
Yep.
You got to go through steps, man. You got to meet
And
people.
then sometimes I know in this area, the DJs want to play what they want to play instead of playing music
Mhm.
so that people can enjoy a variety of
Correct.
music. They will say, "Oh, I don't like it." It's not for you to like. You're
Okay.
playing
Thank you.
music
It's,
for the
But
people.
we
So,
also
I don't get that part either,
mm,
but,
know that it's a professional business. There's
Mhm.
24 hours in a day, ladies, and y'all know that.
Exactly.
So every commercial is money for the radio station. If you hear a artist 20 times a day on that radio station, you know what popped off.
Yeah.
Y'all both know what popped off.
Mhm.
mm,
I gotta buy consignment
Mhm.
space on the shelf. You have to, it's a business. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm speaking to the young ones who are, because I came through an era. I was telling you all about Birmingham, Alabama. I went to do a show and the producer came up to me and he said, on my show, I want you on my show, man. I want you on my show. I said, cool, man. It's gonna cost you X amount of dollars. He said, nah, man. It's gonna cost you X amount of dollars to be on my show. I said, I
Yeah.
looked at him. He said, yeah, that's
Mhm.
the new thing, man. That's the new thing. If I'm putting
Yeah.
on a show that's gonna have a lot of people in attendance,
Mhm.
artists was coming
You
up.
gotta pay to be on that
I'm
show.
gonna give
That's
I'm gonna
right.
give you money to put me on that show. Now
Yep.
that was like
It's a flip. Yep.
right. And that's the thing what's going on right now with these young people. They're paying
Yep.
to get on these shows. And
Yeah.
they're paying like a lot of money,
Right.
1,000, 1,500,
Yeah.
500,
But
$500 to get on these shows. I'm like, for
that's
real?
the way
Really?
that's the world we live in.
I'm not gonna pay no money to get on those shows. I'm not, what?
You see, that's we OGs. We OGs.
Yeah.
We know
That's
that,
the world we live in, though.
that we're living in
It's
a
all
different.
about
We're living in a different.
social media,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
and numbers. Everybody
But
is
we
a
still
number
don't.
freak.
They need to learn.
let's keep it real.
We still don't.
Real. They have
Yeah.
platforms. There's platforms where you can literally buy likes.
Mhm.
You can literally give the perception that 100,000 people watch your
Yeah.
video, but 100,000 people didn't watch your video. You
Mm-mm.
bought that app. You bought that
Yeah.
service. We have
Yeah.
to stay true to it.
You
The
have to stay
music
true
business
to the
is
game.
that a perception. If you look
'Cause
good, you sing
just
good.
like you say, it's gonna make you fall off the edge if
Yeah,
you
follow.
buy into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, baby. That's right.
You gotta stay true
I'm
to
just keeping it
yourself.
real. I know we got some young fans out there. I love the energy that you two ladies are bringing. I know
We
that
try.
this thing is. I spoke to you, my friend. I spoke to you, Jazz, and you told me, Fallay, I'm gonna come up with me a show. I'm gonna come up with a show. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come up with a show.
And it was some setbacks.
Yes,
That's what people especially the younger people, I had several setbacks.
yes,
um if you I don't know if you knew me then. I know Laura probably seen me advertise JBMCQ1 that I was
Yep.
gonna be on Roku. The next time I was gonna be on a radio show out in South Carolina. So those things they fell through.
right.
But when God say and
Yes,
give you a vision, and until God connects you, God connected me with the right person
there it is.
that
There it is.
allowed this show to be here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And God knows if you wait on him and stop trying to go ahead of God and do things your way, it will happen. Yeah, I felt bad that I put out information and it didn't happen. Oh well,
yeah,
I picked up my little tail
yeah.
and I kept on, scooting on down the road,
No doubt.
trusting in God that he was going to make it happen. And it doesn't stop right here because God have already um give me those insights that it's going to another level. But you got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Don't be ashamed to start
Yeah,
somewhere and make the best of where you are.
yeah.
Just be where you are
Get it how you
and
live. Get it.
let God elevate you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't believe in God, you better believe in some kind of higher power, because you can't do anything on your own. You might think you were doing it on your own, but you're not.
But you're not. You're not.
Well, just
Yeah.
like you said, Uncle. You said, Uncle. You said,
Uncle
love
Fallay.
the skin that you're in and have that confidence.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
I remember you saying that.
You got to. The
Mhm.
fire burns for you. You have to
That's
believe in
right.
you, what you're about to produce, what you're producing. You have
Yeah.
to believe
And
in
your
you.
heart got to be in it. You can't be doing it for show. I'm not
Exactly.
doing it for show, just like I offer people that want to come on this network and do their own show. I'm not going to be up front. Do your show.
Right.
I'll engineer it for you, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to step on anybody's parade. In this show right here, the JBMCQ1, it's not for me.
Amen.
It's for the independent artists so that they can get their information out there.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
one more stepping stone
Yes.
for your growth.
That's
That's
right.
what this station is about.
A raindrop. A raindrop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you.
You know what?
Say something. What you about to say?
I'm going to say something. Somebody raise up, huh? And you know
Yeah.
what? It's a song that you did called "Farewell," and
Yeah.
that song. Let me tell you who you need to sell that song to. You sound like this. You say in this song you sound different. In that particular song, it sounds a lot like Howard Hewitt.
Go check it out, y'all. Go check it out.
It's funny you would say that because I had back in the days, I had some people say that I had sound like Howard Hewitt.
Yeah, that particular song right there. I'm telling you,
And what's the name of it
Howard is a
again?
friend of mine, and
Yeah.
but that song right there, yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Farewell,
Give everybody the name of it again.
Farewell.
farewell.
Farewell. Y'all go check
Uh-huh.
Farewell out.
Yeah, farewell. I wrote
Yeah.
that song because I thought at that particular time that my career was that I would have to put it on hold. I was literally saying goodbye to my music career when I wrote that record.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've all been there on hold, put ourselves on hold.
But
You
what we
have
need to
to
get
take-
to though, I'm sorry, but we
You have
need
to
to
take a
get
break.
to is that Zydeco funk slide.
Ah, gotta get out to that too.
I know a whole bunch. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I
We-
see that.
we
You
search-
really calling out.
We're not gonna get off of this station and this platform until we let the people hear some of that adult nasty stuff.
You talking about
So
like bone it like you want it kind of stuff?
yeah,
Oh my God! Yeah, I wrote that one
Yeah.
down. Okay, bone it. Yeah, bone it like you own it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we gonna give it a little bit of that adult
Love
nasty.
under arrest. Love under
Mhm.
arrest. Mm-hmm.
Handcuff it, baby. Handcuff
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. What were you thinking? Yeah, exactly what you talking about.
We gonna come back. We gonna play Bone It.
Sound
We
like
gonna
some
play Bone It.
S&M.
We're
All
gonna
right.
play Bone It for everybody, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit about that because time is winding down. And babe, I gotta go to bed in a minute.
Time goes so fast when you're having fun.
That's when thank you comes in. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Thank
right now we're gonna go ahead and pay homage to some independent independent business owner, and then right after that we're gonna do Bone It like you want it.
Own it.
Own it.
Own it.
Own it. Oh, she won't it.
Yeah, and she no, you gotta bone it like you own it.
She told her what she wanted. Own it. Not wanted. I want it.
Well, maybe, yeah, some maybe run through my mind that about some bone it, I want it. You know, when you be by yourself for a while,
Okay.
yeah, you get to your brain get to
Oh, Lord, help her, help her.
talking.
Oh, my goodness.
Talking.
Miss Sims did you that, Jazzie. Miss Sims did you that.
She did. She did. She did. She brought me out the closet on that one. Yes, she did.
Oh, my goodness.
I be trying to be shy, y'all. I'm shy now. I'm real shy.
Look at you. Just all you gotta do is look at my face.
I'm shy for real.
Like my grandbaby does.
For real, I'm shy. We be right back. Y'all go and support my girl, Rhonda Livingston. I be glamming. Y'all go check out what she got. I Be Glamming by Rhonda Livingston. She has your one-of-a-kind designs. Yes, she is a bad mama jamma. She have all styles of wigs, apparel, and accessories that will fit any of your styling needs. She is definitely the go-to shop for all of your one-of-a-kind personal glammed up needs. Inbox Rhonda on Facebook Messenger for your super cool personal styles. She got you beauty bombs covered. Go check her out now. You already know, ladies, your best pieces are handmade. All designs and photos are copywritten by I Be Glamming Designs. AJK.
Married men with those outside women. I got a call from my sidekick the other day. She said, Fallay, you need to come over. I got something to tell you right away. Y'all, I rushed right over to her house. Before I could put the key in the lock, she opened the door and started running her mouth. This is what she had to say, and no, it wasn't nothing nice.
Oh, hell no, baby. Before I let you into something, I got to tell you, baby. You know, baby, I really like the way you stand up in it. And I love the way you rock the little man in the boat. But boy, when you lick it before you stick it, you sure know how to make my monkey talk. But that's just one thing you gotta start doing. What's that? Or this good thing is gonna walk away. You got to bound it like you own it. Or Jody will start paying the rent to stay. Bound it like you own it.
All you married men out there who's getting a little piece on the side, your outside woman want a bigger piece of your pie. She wants your money, insurance, she wants your extra time. No more short ribs, baby girl want the prime. Acting like you the man won't work no more. You either gotta buy it or leave it at the store. No more excuses that you had a hard day. Bone it like you own it or stay the hell away. bone it like you own it. Oh yeah. You gotta dig deep to put your baby to sleep. Deep, boy, deep, you got to bone it. Bone it like you own it. Like you own it. You gotta dig deep to put your baby to sleep. Deep, 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 deep. Fellas, now is a good time to look into those little blue pills. Your woman won't be around no more for those weak ass thrills. Whining and dining is a thing of the past. You got to bone it, stamp your name on her. Woo! You got to bone it, bone it, bone it, bone it like you own it. You gotta dig deep, to put your baby to sleep. Deep, deep, deep. You got to bone it, bone it, bone it like you own it. So once again, y'all, your boy Fallay gonna tell you what you need to do. Don't sit around crying, oh baby, please, and all that boo-hoo-hoo. Wake up, fellas. You get up, take control. That's what you gotta do. Get some rest. Ask the doctor for some help. Don't be no grown man fool. Stop being cheap. That's right. Open her lock with your teeth. Bone it, like you own it, and put her.
What you say? What you say?
Bone it, where y'all at? There y'all.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
And then all of a sudden, after you do all that, he still couldn't leave you. Yes,
You
indeed.
got, I have to say, you got a unique style, and
Yes,
because
thank
of that, your booking schedule.
Yes.
Have you booked at an extremely wide range of venues like casinos,
Yes.
festivals, nightclubs, weddings, private parties and social parties and church events without the boning. You can't take that to church.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Certain songs you can't take everywhere with you.
yeah, you can't take everyone with you. But you got that wide variety
Yes.
that you do have things that you can take to the church.
Yes.
But I like this part that you said, you credit your success to God first.
Yes. Yes.
Hard work,
Yes.
commitment to the arts, experience, and your ability to command the attention of any audience, whether
Yes.
in an arena or at a juke joint or club.
Yes.
See, I know that to be true. And I say, all right now, we're gonna coin Miss T's saying, all right now, hey now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Miss T.
Yeah. That's Miss T. That's Miss T to a T. But y'all can go book Uncle Fallay
Yes.
um
We're
right
still available
here.
for bookings. We're still available for bookings. Uh
With
the
Tolanda Randall, the Sexy C Entertainment.
yes. Yes. We're
337-501-3063.
He said,
yes.
yeah, yeah,
We're working with just just know that uh we're coming professional. We're coming, everything has to be right. I mean,
yeah.
you're not signing contracts just to sign contracts. You're committing to this business. And we've been committed to this business for a long time. You can I love dressing the part. I love being the part. I love performing. Uh, but everybody has to play their part.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I've learned, and I've seen it so many times, and sometimes it makes me feel bad because promoters, people who literally, once again, spend their own money to put on a show to bring Uncle Fallay, you have to bring something to the table as well. You can't be the one leaving with all the money. The promoters can't put on shows like that consistently unless they're doing something else. But if they're legit and they're trying to bring entertainment to people, we got it bad. We like to buy tickets late. We like to show up
Mm-hmm.
the day of. You have to understand that, like us artists, there's things behind the curtain. There's things behind the curtain that gets you to see what we bring in front of the curtain. There's a lot of
Yep.
things. So there's a lot of things for promoters to do so that you can sit in the chair and see your favorite artist. There's a lot of things going on. So contacting us is the start, but there's negotiations. I try to tell management, I try to tell Sexy C, we're not going to have our word out there, the word out there that we earned a whole lot of money, but the promoter is leaving upset. It's a give and take. It's a give and take, because I prefer to do 10 good shows with a promoter than one show where I leave with all the money and I never do a show with that man or that woman again. I
Mm.
prefer to work the deal where we can do multiple shows.
Multiple, multiple.
Yeah, we can stretch it out, because you know there's good times and there's bad times.
Up and
And,
there's that.
and if we all live in life, we know that that's exactly what can happen. So you have to prepare yourself. My motto is be a blessing to people and things, and watch God make things and people be a blessing to you. That's my motto. I try to be a blessing every time I deal with people and work with people, because somewhere, somehow, I know God's going to make somebody be a blessing to me. That's how I started this business, with a blessing from Chuck Colbert, giving me all that information that takes years. He accumulated 3 binders of distribution people that was overseas, all the radio stations in Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida. I had it all. He handed it to me. If I had to do that on my own, that would take years, because that's building relationship, right? You don't just get people's phone number, personal phone number. When I
Right.
call and say that Chuck Colbert gave me your number, then you exactly the man I was talking about. Chuck gave you my number? Yes. Okay. Chuck must know something. And that opened the door for people to
That's right.
hear my music, to see me perform. It's that type of business. But like all businesses, I think somebody mentioned, it might have been you, Miss Sims, is that salt that people might throw. It's that thing that they might put in other people's ears. It's that thing that they might not want you to do good. They know you have the means and the wherewithal, but if she or she gets in that spot, I might not be able to get in. So they just kind of, but I've never attacked the music business from that angle.
I look at it like that. What God has for you is for you, and
Yes.
no weapon formed against you shall prosper.
Prosper.
No weapon.
Amen. Amen. I truly believe in that. I'm a true believer in that. So my achievements are with me and God and the beautiful people that help me along the way. And I say this to you, Miss Sims. I say this to you, Miss Jazzie. You are part of that collage of people who's helping me and have helped me along the way. I still have a lot to give. I'm just loving fishing and hunting, and I love retirement. But I still have the love of music in my heart. I still have the love of music in my heart. And so, if you want to collab, Miss Sims, if you want to,
Yeah, that's a good
if
song.
people out there want to collab with Uncle Fallay, y'all let me know. Y'all hook me up. There's the numbers. There's the contact information. And you know, if it's real, if it's about that, I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
I'm about that.
Yeah.
Before I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna say this. I'll pray for you. You pray for me, and watch God change things.
Amen.
Yeah.
And I'll pray for you, and you pray for me, and we'll watch God change things.
Yes, indeed. He gonna change it. He works it out,
It
no matter what.
sure do.
I will be done.
Amen. Yeah. I
Yes, he-
That's what we're doing. Miss Jazzy, you're the best. You came through, and I love it. I love it. I look forward to hanging out with you. I might take you up on one of those offers. Honestly, there's a ton of Louisiana musicians that I know down here who are doing wonderful things that needs the platform. They just need the platform. It's like I said, we are blessed to have our music being played on the radio. I get royalty checks every 3 months. That's a blessing. Everybody's not getting that.
Right.
And so it says something about if you put the time in, if you're true to it, I'm not talking about a gazillion dollars like other people are getting. I'm talking about a steady
A
consistency.
flow.
Yeah, just a flow. And it comes from 25 years ago. Like I said that earlier. And I truly am astonished that 25 years has passed. It was just like yesterday I wrote the record Swing It. It was just like, it seems like it was just yesterday, but in reality, it was 25 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
23 years ago. I wrote it in 2000. Yeah. I wrote it in 2019 and released it in 2000, 2099. Yeah. Well, I'm loving the music. I'm loving writing. I'm ready to collaborate. I'm ready to perform. Like Miss Jazzie said, hit me up. The information is there. Hit me up. And, we'll go out there and do our thing. We'll go out there and do our thing.
All right, because I'm ready. Because
Yeah.
yeah, like your intro says, we get ready to set it off.
Let's set it off.
To
Yes,
set
indeed.
it off. That music is the bomb.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
loving yours too. I'm loving your style too. Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah.
No, we didn't get to hear no Zydeco slide.
Yeah, Zydeco Slide On. You said you love I'm Not Alone Anymore, one of my newer records.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm not
I'm
alone.
not sure. I'm not sure how much time Miss Jazzie has, but
Is she still on there?
I'm not sure.
I think we're supposed to be off.
I know we were supposed. She told me about nine
I
o'clock,
think
and
she's gone.
yeah, I'm cool
It's
with
just
that.
us talking. I
Oh,
don't. I
really?
think she's gone. Yeah, I think it's over. I believe it's over.
That is awesome.
I
That is
said,
awesome.
thank you. Your interlude says thank you.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. I like the you put
Thank
those interludes on your CD.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
I thought that was a little different too. I just was trying everything, Miss Sims. I was just trying everything that I could think of to jazz up the record to to add something to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And when you're spending your own money, you can do a lot what you want to do. It might
Right.
not fit the
Come
whole
on.
bill, but you can definitely try things. You can
Yeah,
definitely try
that's
things.
right.
That's what I was doing.
Because I have an interlude on one of my CDs. Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, this has been great.
Yes, it
Awesome.
has. Yes, it has. Uh, I look forward to it again. Jazzy, I'm not sure if you're there or not. Maybe, but Miss Sims,
I
thank you.
think she fell asleep. No.
Yeah,
Jazzy, once again, I'm going to say this. Jamming with Jazzy Baker, JBMCQ1, Music Channel 1. We are here every Tuesday for your listening pleasure, 7 p.m. sharp, Central Standard Time. So please tell a friend, bring a friend. You never know who's going to be our
yes,
guest. Tonight we had Uncle Fallay.
thank
Yes, and
you.
we had a wonderful time. He has a lot of great music. So I mean, I have a whole bunch that I could talk about still, and we'd be on here for a couple more hours. So,
We
you
got a
know,
lot of records. We got a lot.
mhm, a
Well,
lot.
thank you.
But I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna step off cue and just thank y'all, ladies. Thank y'all so very much.
All right. Have a good night.
Y'all
Blessings upon blessings.
blessings upon blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Hello, hello. Hey, come back home? What happened? So you want me to? How you want me to do this? Let's see. Okay. Because okay, I can come back on. I'm looking at Miss Sims right now.
Right?
You got it?
I'm here.
She said something. There she is.
There she is. Uh-oh.
There it is.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow. So
Uh-oh.
we're
What
Y'all
happened
know
here?
what happened?
what happened?
Y'all was still on, and that's a good thing. You guys were still talking. Everything went black in my house because they're right outside. I don't know what they're doing with the electricity outside, but yeah, it just like zzz, but y'all was still the network still had y'all going, and I
Miss
can hear
Sims
y'all
held that
going,
down for you,
okay,
girl.
huh?
Miss Sims held that down for you.
Right?
She
I'm
did.
trying to tell you, right?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Live. I don't know what I'm doing now. Live is live. You know what I say?
Now
You
is
know what
live.
I'm saying? Live is live. What can I say? But hey, the devil don't get no victory.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Cause
Not at
you
all.
guys still held it down while my server and everything just went. Poof. I'm like,
Wow.
Nordic. I'm glad y'all couldn't hear me over here swearing. But
Okay.
anyways, we are
Okay.
back. We are back for just a minute. I wanted to come back on. I was just getting ready to write Facebook a post to say the freaking light company freaking turned off everything. So we're gonna try to get through this real fast before anything else happens because I still hear that truck out there messing with whatever is going on in the neighborhood. But I just wanted to say we always leave everybody going into the night with something um sultry and relaxing,
Hmm.
and it help you snuggle up with your pillow, your your dog, your significant other, whatever. We always take an artist good night song and end the show with that. So I got one for them. Yes, I do. I'm gonna have to give me a second. Hold it down again for me, my co-host. Let me go grab this song right quick.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we get to talk about a little bit more things. Okay, yeah. So we need we need like the Zydeco slide because I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you've seen him, but he can really dance. Hmm.
I
Yep, he can really dance. He
think
talks about uh, the swing out song.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, yeah, and boy, they jamming, dance.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I did my homework.
Yes, you did. I did
And you
that.
see, I'm
Yeah.
not being I don't try to be ugly by saying you have to be an artist only, but some of you can see why it's important that we have an artist on as a co-host so they know how to jump in there when technical difficulties, artists know how to handle it and keep it moving
Yeah.
and keep the show going. You
Yeah.
know, that's what an artist does.
Yeah.
And so
We
that's why it's important that we have a music artist as a co-host. I love you guys. I thank you so much
thank you.
for
Thank
y'all continuing to I didn't even know if you guys were still on. I was just
you.
like,
Yeah,
God
we were.
dog it. I didn't say God dog it. I said the other word. When everything went black, or when I came back on, y'all was still talking. Uncle Fallay's like, okay, good night. Laura's like, good night. And I can still see the
Oh my
chair.
goodness.
It wasn't nobody sitting there because Fallay forgot to end the show.
Yeah,
But
he just
he
left.
just got
Yeah,
up.
yeah, I'm leaving now. I like that.
He was
I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that.
he
I'm
just
gonna do that one.
he exited the stage like an artist do. Just I'm going to the left over here.
He just dropped the mic.
Yes,
I
indeed.
dropped the mic. I'm done. But thank y'all so much. I love y'all. to pieces, and I appreciate both of you guys taking out your time to come on here, hold it down, let everybody know what's going on with Uncle Fallay,
Really
what
appreciate
he's been doing for 30 years.
that.
Y'all go support. He's on every digital
Yeah.
platform. You can't miss him. He has music from all the way back to 2001, right?
2000, yes, 2000.
And every year up until 2023, all the way to 2023, he has put out an album, not just a single, a full-fledged album since 2001. And that says a lot about an artist. And it came, an independent artist at that, because it came out of his pocketbook. Nobody helped him do this. He
Yeah.
did this on his own, and that's why we have
And
to. It's a must that we support each other, because it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. I still haven't got new music out there because I can't afford it right now. Oh well, it's gonna be some sooner or later. Whatever.
collab with Miss Sims. Collab with Miss Sims.
Yeah, oh yeah. She collabing with everybody. She finna collab with me and Miss Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah. It- she gonna collab with everybody. Miss Laura Sims gonna get hers. Let me tell you right now.
Right? I'm
Right
ready to do
now.
something soon, just shortly, real quick.
Amen.
I love y'all. I love everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A great big heartthrob love for your continuing support
Thank you.
of this platform,
Yeah.
of JBMCQ1, the Jazzy Baker Music Channel, jamming with Jazzy. We will be back here next week. Yeah, next week with another yet hot artist. All the way, I believe he's from Atlanta, but y'all come on back, take a listen. We have thoroughly enjoyed everything that you brought to the table, Uncle Fale, letting people know more about who you are. We appreciate your sweat, blood, and tears in the industry.
Thank
And
you.
that's what we
Thank
are here to continue to do.
you. And
We want to put that seed out there and say, hey, everybody, do this for each other. Come
thank
on
you.
now, we could do that.
Yes.
We could
Thank you
do
for the
that.
platform, ladies. Thank you so very much, Jazzy.
You're so welcome. You're
And
so welcome. I've had so much fun.
yes.
I've enjoyed it. We're gonna have you back because I know you ain't
Love to
stopping.
come back.
You
Love
ain't
to come back.
stopping.
Yes.
You
And
are
just
not stopping
It's
at
like
all.
your CD is entitled "Follow My Lead."
follow
That's
my
it.
lead. Ooh,
Follow
Follow
his
my
lead.
lead. Don't
Cause
walk away.
he ain't
Life
stopping.
is worth
yes, indeed. You did your research. You did
That's
your
my
research.
girl. She be
life is
doing the
worth
research.
living. It's a long time
Yes,
coming.
she do.
Woo!
She be doing the
This is really
research. I don't
wonderful.
have to do much. I thank her. I thank her from the depths of my heart, because
Continue.
I have a lot to do over here on the engineering part. So she helps me hold it down, and I appreciate her so much.
Amen.
So much, guys.
For
I
continued
really do.
success on y'all's and continued blessing on y'all's adventure. I love it.
Thank you.
And we wishing and we praying for
Thank you.
total success. Total success in
Thank you.
Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you. Yeah, we going higher because
Yes.
we got God on our side. Thank you for that blessing too.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Well,
welcome.
we are here every tune in, tell a friend, go tell somebody, come on in, and you yourself, Uncle Folly, tune in so
Yes.
that you can
Yes.
know more about the next artist coming up.
Yes.
You might want to collaborate with him, because if you don't, Laura Sims definitely gonna collaborate with.
Yes. Indeed.
Okay.
Ah,
She got her running list, and she is not gonna stop until she collaborate with everybody be on this show.
I
I
love it.
guarantee you her pocket was gonna be fat.
There it is. There it is.
And she can hold it down.
Oh, I
So
heard that. I
yeah, she ain't no slack.
definitely can hold it down.
She can definitely hold it
Definitely
down.
hold it down.
We are embedded to Facebook on my page, on all my channels. We are embedded to YouTube. Live is being recorded on YouTube now. Right now, you can always go back and watch it on YouTube. You
Yeah.
can watch it on LinkedIn, and of course on StreamYard.
Right.
So
We're going to post a pre-recording of, a recording of this show, right? You're going to get a link, and I'm going to be able to.
yeah, I'm gonna send
So
you the link so that you
I
can do
appreciate
what you want to do with
that. Yeah.
it.
Beautiful.
Share it.
Do what
You know?
Mhm. You gonna do
Yeah.
that swing again, with that lady in the little black dress, huh?
so, yes, indeed. So what record you come up with to put everybody to bed?
Yeah, we about to do
Okay.
this one. But I told Laura, come back on, y'all, come back on. The lights came back on, the server came back up. Let me tell everybody what happened. But I'm glad it never stopped on y'all end, so nobody knew.
Well, there's that.
Nobody knew except for me. I couldn't get nothing.
There's that
But I
faithful
just
people, man.
wanted to,
You got some Louisiana blood in her. A mom,
yeah.
Louisiana. So
Who is that, Laura? Yeah.
we're gonna get it done.
Right,
We ain't starving. I'm telling you,
right.
we ain't
Yeah.
starving. We're gonna get it done.
But you say, ain't no stopping us now.
Stopping us now.
Ooh,
Can't do it.
can't stop it.
We can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop.
Thank you, lady.
Yeah.
All right, let's
I
play
love
the
you guys.
song.
Blessings to everybody out there, wherever you are across the globe. We're signing off now for real. No electricity problems. You have been tuned in with our special guest tonight, Uncle Fallay. Make sure you pronounce it right. Fallay.
That's right.
And my beautiful co-host, Miss Laura Sims, who always hold it down with me. Thank you. I love you both. Y'all have a blessed night, okay?
Thank you so very
We
much.
see you later.
All right.
And we about to get this one on. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna tell y'all the name. Let me see if I
I'm
can find
interested
it.
in listening.
Let me see if I can find the name right quick. I had it up, but that threw me all off. She don't love me.
Oh,
Ooh.
I wrote records about life.
She don't love me. That's gonna take y'all into the night. It's a really, really nice song. I love everybody. Mwah. See you back here next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.
Jamming with Jazzie Baker. Yes, we are. Okay. Thank you.
She don't love me the way she used to. She don't hold me like she used to. We don't make love, sweet love, the way we used to. She don't love me no more. My baby, my love, don't love me no more. I can tell by the look in her eyes. I really shouldn't be surprised. It's been going on for quite a while. Lord knows she's been telling me, but I just wasn't hearing it. She don't love me no more. My baby, my love, don't love me no more. Ooh, well, what am I gonna do? My heart is broken in two. Lord, somebody tell me what to do. She don't love me no more. My baby, my lady don't love me no more. Gotta get her back. Gotta work a little harder. I gotta see this whole thing through. Got too much time invested. Lord, tell me what I'm gonna do. 'Cause my baby don't love me no more. hold me the way she used to. We don't make love, sweet love, the way we used to. She don't love me no more. My baby, my love, don't love me no more. Please forgive me, baby. I got so wrapped up in my world, forgot about my sweet girl. I gotta make my house a home. Please forgive me, baby. I wanna do better. I got to do better for my love, my baby, my lover. Was too blind to see what was standing right in front of me. My love, my true love. Somebody help me. You know what I'm talking about, my girl. We were down for each other. I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back, baby. I gotta bring back the romance. My love, give me one more chance. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm down on my knees begging you, please, 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 forgive me. I'm not about to let another man make love to my woman's head while she's laying in my bed. No, 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 no. Forgive me, baby. Forgive me, baby. Yeah. Somebody say Fallay got a problem. Can he fix it? Can he fix it? Let me fix it, baby. I want you to understand. You're looking at a changed man, a changed man, changed man.
Sunshine, blue skies.